Start recording.
I started on 1. Why wouldn't I start on 1? What a...
That's weird.
This shit is rigged.
Hello. Welcome back to My Hero Reborn. A
Bro.
brief recap of last session was a lot of roleplay, a lot of talking, making some friends, you know, and that was about it, really.
When? Ah, yes, canned Riz. Thank you, Warframe chat, before I log off.
Not on the roll 20.
I should be.
I don't
Is it
see
not
you.
showing me?
No.
Yep.
There's something in
I
chat.
see PJ, Nash, me, Shin, and Adam.
Mm-hmm.
You might need to refresh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The power of the sun on the palm of my hand.
We have some people.
Hello. Dorms?
Yep.
Oh, right, the apartments.
Yeah.
See, my brain is like, dorms? Heights Alliance already? What?
Yeah. I mean, I
Not
didn't
yet.
ask you.
Adam hasn't tried to make friends with a villain yet.
Hey,
I didn't ask you. Do you go to the? No, you live close. Never
that's
mind,
called
you're fine.
profiling.
You're
Don't do it, Kai.
You're good. I'm gonna ask you.
Okay,
You
pause.
want-
Pause. Pause.
Yeah.
My internet is acting up.
That's not because they all
I love
Is anybody else mobile now?
we...
So we're going. Good. Jeez. Jeez.
Fucking Christ.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay, so I'm clear as well.
Am I dying?
Everyone's
still?
good now.
Not yet.
Oh, well, he's
You're
good for
not
me.
dying yet.
Yeah.
Was I
Bro,
killing
you
'cause I
kept
just
fucking talking while you were like cutting out like a robot, and it was just like...
I just kept talking normal. Y'all can't hear me. I kept talking for the sake of you laughing. I was like, maybe I can make him cry. So I just kept going.
What were you saying?
I was just like, I could. The one time I can hear this hyena fucker laughing is when it's coming through now, but I can't hear it any other time. Like everybody else is dying. I literally said, I don't even know if y'all can hear me right now.
We couldn't. It was so fucking, like, it was so elongated and just cut out.
I hope that's all of it.
It is all in recording. I did.
Yeah, it's in recording.
My brother in Christ, you
PJ,
think I could
talk.
stop?
Yeah.
Okay, you're coming through clear. Nash,
Fuck.
testing.
clear.
Coming through
Go
good.
rock.
Hi.
I think if that went on for a minute
Clear.
longer, I would have fucking collapsed. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Fuck, man, I should have kept talking. I actively muted myself. I should have just kept going.
It didn't seem like it to me.
Oh god.
Well, no, I just muted when it started working.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so,
Oh, beautiful.
back to
I'm
the
more awake now.
recap.
But
Stuff happened. We made friends. Let's continue. We've
we
spent
made
5
friends,
minutes.
barbecue was made.
We spent 5
Yeah.
minutes and nothing has happened.
Yeah,
Painting
Asumi
was-
ate dirt, and yeah,
Yeah, you did. A painting was made of somebody.
of
Burgers
me
were
getting
had.
me jumping out of the bushes.
Mm-hmm. Yamagishi,
Um,
do you commute or do you do you stay in the dorms?
I believe I live locally.
Yeah, you do. That's all I was just asking if you wanted to or not.
Yeah.
Cause I never asked you. Really?
No, I'm pretty certain that was meant one of the very first things we ironed out about me.
Right,
Speaking of,
okay.
we haven't ironed out which was the parent in the medical field, but that's later.
We can do that.
Papa.
later.
More like
We don't
Papa.
need to. No, I won't make that joke actually now. Anyway, before we get off on tangent again,
Ah.
Kai, Nash, who wants to go first?
he can go first.
Works for me.
All right.
Oh, it's fun.
Do you want to open this one? I think if I labeled your room, so hold on.
Ah, yes, it is as wide as I remember.
Yeah. Listen. I'll type. Please drop your token.
Gotta love the
Something
granite
basically.
flooring.
It's
Look, it's
the
either
best part
dirt or
about
it's granite. There's no in between. Either way, it's uncomfortable because I just like the. I
It's
just.
Yeah,
either
it's-
dirt,
it's the best
granite,
part.
or the most disgusting
Garbage.
carpet you ever seen.
Mhm.
Listen, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be
it's-
disgusting type it. Anyway, anywho, Nash, this is your new roommate.
Oh,
That's your new room, your new
can't
place of
see a
living.
damn thing.
You just walk in. You like walk in easily.
Hello? Anyone here yet?
What do you? You don't really hear anyone. You also don't know which room is yours.
oh, my fucking head.
I guess knock on the first door in case see if anyone answers.
You do hear. Hold on.
You hear Joe Mama.
Mama. As you see this man
Zoom.
appear in front of you, basically, like open the door. Hello. You see a like
Excuse me.
6'4" man with like horns coming out of him from his head. He also does not have a shirt on.
I see.
Hello.
It
Oh,
just figure out
I
which
assume
room's
you are
mine.
not a thief. Okay.
Nope.
Good to know. He like he like essentially was gonna go for the handshake, but like, oh no, bow. Can he give you the 45-degree bow?
I was back. Bereki Nash.
Oh, you can just call me Jin if you want.
You just call me Nash then.
All right. Do you need help with moving or anything like
Uh,
that, or do you got it?
no. I should be good for my stuff. I'm just figuring out which room's mine.
Hmm. I'm not sure. I've been packing, so like I can't. I don't know really. Sorry, I couldn't be no more help.
No problem. Talk to you in a bit. I want to get my stuff moved in. Knocks
Hmm.
to see if anyone answers this door.
You hear? No, you don't hear. You don't hear anything at all.
I knock, so if there's anyone in this door, this room, they can't be mad when I open the door.
Hmm.
Opens the door.
There's nobody in this room. You open the door. There's no one here in his
Okay,
room.
looks like this is it. Go.
Hmm.
Puts his bags there. He'll unpack everything in a bit, and then goes to meet his uh, final roommate if they're here.
You go. You go.
Go gadget.
You go and just like knock on the door, and you do hear like a. You do hear a very familiar voice. Come in. And you do see Magic Man in front of you. Uh, roommate.
Looks like it.
Ah,
Oh, my bad.
nice man.
Yep. Well,
No,
good seeing you again.
good seeing you too, man. Do you need any help? Okay, no, I'm kind of busy. Never
Nope,
mind. Sorry, I was gonna offer you some help, but I'm kind of busy.
no problem. I should be good with my stuff. I didn't bring too much.
Nice, nice. Good to know. As you know,
Proceeds to
you
go
just.
into the dorm room that's probably bigger than the top floor of his house.
Oh, absolutely.
Or
So, this is Jin.
nice.
Okay.
And then proceeds
It's
to
really, it's really
put,
big.
you know, yes, he's a full 3 inches taller than Bereki.
Hmm.
Yep. Well, Bereki goes and proceeds to decorate with the essentials. He has his Dynamo poster. He has some books. He has his Warhammer figurines and his bag of
Of
dice.
course. Nice.
Dice, dice, baby.
He also has a dartboard,
But yeah,
but
you
there's not
get.
a picture on it.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. Not yet. I was gonna say you get.
I give
Yeah.
it
You do so.
3 days once school starts.
And there'll
Oh
be
yeah,
someone
absolutely.
there.
Yep, that's a very specific number. I wonder how you came to it.
I don't know.
Lucky guess.
Just check.
Yep.
Depending on how you count, it's either Wednesday or Thursday.
Yep. And
I
then
don't
he'll
know.
just
But
sit
yeah.
back, relax, talk with his roommates if they come out and talk with him, but
Hmm.
he's not gonna.
Magic Man is, about talkative as he was.
Mhm.
Jin, like, he'll answer a question if you direct it to him, but other than that, he just like stares silently. Like not much of a talker. Seems like
He'll ask him what class he's in.
I'm in 1B.
Yeah, 1A.
Mm.
Well,
I don't understand the difference really, but oh
I
well.
don't think there is. I think it's just so they don't have too many students per teacher.
Mm. I would think an A is a better letter grade. I've been told, and B is a lower one. So I would think A is better than B.
I don't shrugs. Uh, grade wise, yes, but I don't know if they split the classes like that. If like 1A is gonna have all like the top scores in the entrance exam, or how it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Perhaps if I did better, maybe I would have gone to 1A. Oh well, it's in the past now.
Yep.
He like sits down and then he just sits down. You guys like have like, these conversation. Magic Man is kind of doing stuff in the background. He just seems to be setting up something. He just seems to be kind of busy. If you want to roll
So, where are you
perception,
from?
you can see what he's getting or what he's grabbing. Nash, if
I
you can
roll a
roll
perception
perception
when
to
you
see
have
like
a
what he's kind
passive
of
of
grabbing, because
17.
he's just grabbing. Oh, 17. Awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah, you just associate no matter what. You see, like he's just getting like ingredients like from the fridge, like a bowl. Like he's not actually a wizard, is he? Like it looks like he's making a cauldron, really.
Why is there Eye of Newt in the fridge?
That's mine. Don't touch it, please.
Why is there bat shit?
I wasn't planning on touching
I
it,
don't
I
know
was
what that was
just
from.
confused.
Jin says the batshit is mine, and he's raised his hand. That's mine, actually.
Is is that a quirk thing, or do you have a bat?
Oh, no, my quirk. I can shoot out lasers from my fingers in my hands.
Okay.
You never
I make
know when you
fields
will
that speed
need.
stuff up.
Oh, that's cool. You never know when you might need to use an improvised weapon, and I've been told before that well, back in the day, that usually use poop to infect wounds.
God.
Bat poop is
You're,
also an
you're not
ingredient for Fireball.
wrong.
Yeah, just so
Mm,
happens.
mm,
You're not
I've been told
wrong,
this.
but there's other stuff you could use that would be less smelly in the day to day.
She opens up a book. Explain. And he takes
Well,
out a pen.
to be honest, if your plan involves your opponent dying of infection, you're thinking too long term, and by the time that happens, the fight will be decided one way or the other.
Mmm. Good.
So, really, you should be going for something like chili pepper, chili powder,
Mm-hmm.
or Tabasco sauce. Something that has an immediate effect.
Oh, I see. I see. You guys have this weird conversation, and we're gonna fade
Yes.
out as you explain to him, just like chili powder, like just stuff that will have an immediate effect, and you can blast them.
Yes.
Congratulations, you've made it. You made a change to his hero suit. He's gonna attend. I mean,
Yes. If they're using a fire quirk, you use flour, because then they'll combust if they try to use their quirk.
hmm All the seeds of, I can't remember what the fuck those
interesting.
trees are that explode.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, that is the thing.
One's much easier to have on hand, though.
Oh, the flow, absolutely.
Combine them together and you have
Uh,
a deadly weapon.
And
It's
you
gonna have a
have
utility
soon to be
built
Warcraft.
filled with different compounds and a bunch of different quirks.
Don't
The
spoil.
weirdest bonding conversation ever.
yeah, as Kai, you show
Yeah.
up to your new dorm, to your new living space. It's weird being
Yeah,
here.
first time.
She drops you off.
Yeah.
You ask you if you
Yeah.
needed help.
I'll give the just I should be okay. Just gotta sit my stuff down and I'm just gonna sit in there.
She
I'll let
nods.
you know if I need anything.
Mm-hmm. You walk.
Yeah, he'll just open the door and kinda walk in,
Mm-hmm.
and he as well doesn't know what room he's in. So he just kinda sits against the wall like a rocking chair, and some bags, and he just has Oz on his back, and he's just gonna immediately just like knock on the door and be like, see if anyone's here.
You hear an answer. Hold on. As you will see this man. You see a tall man, 6 about,
Okay.
and one of his eyes is like covered, with his red hair. Ah, you must be my roommate, then.
Yeah, I don't know which rooms are taken, so I was just gonna knock to see who was here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Understandable.
Shen.
Ah, my apologies. Let me introduce myself. You can just call me Riku, or you can call me Nishi. Nishi? I'm gonna say Nishi.
What?
Nice to meet you, Riku. Do you know which other room's been taken?
No,
Okay,
I've been I've been busy doing stuff.
just a nod of like, yeah, fair enough.
Is that the
Last
name of your
question,
girlfriend?
and then I'll last question, and I'll leave you alone.
Hmm.
Are you allergic to cats or owls?
No, not that I'm aware.
Okay,
No.
just making sure, and I'll like point like a thumb back as the head will just pop up next to mine.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
this is Oz. He's pretty friendly.
He still looks at Oz as like, what or possibly
I
maybe
don't
evolution.
I don't know.
Very interesting, though, to say the very least.
Well, he's nice.
I would assume so, since he's here. And, he hasn't heard me yet. I doubt he will, though. I doubt he would.
I just like nods and is like, all right, well, I'm gonna go see if the other guy's here or not.
Hmm. Good luck.
Yeah, and he's just gonna walk across the hall down here and knock on this door.
You don't hear an answer.
I don't say anything. I just open the door.
You open the door. There's nobody inside. Is this room right here?
Fantastic. Uh, yeah, I would just sit like my chair realistically right here, so when the door opens, it's the first thing that's seen. Just kind of toss my bags on my bed, put a little like scratching like cat tower thing like in the corner,
Hmm.
and
So, like, here, cat.
yeah,
Okay.
and Kai will more reluctantly than anything, realistically, just because he's gonna have to know who this person is one way or another, is just gonna like
Hmm.
saunter over to this door and just kind of like knock on it.
I'm sorry, coming. As
What?
you see
Sorry. I'm.
a potato. You see a man wearing a suit and a tie walking forwards towards you. Well, not walking toward. You see him. Oh,
Okay.
my roommate. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Uh, I'm Shen.
Dante.
All right.
He like reaches a hand out to like a handshake.
Kai bows. He's not
Oh,
used to
alright.
the handshake thing.
Oh, sorry. He gives
It's
you a 45 rebound. Sorry.
it's okay. I just I'm not used to handshakes. Well, just wanted to figure I should get to know my roommates a little. I had a question to ask.
Yeah.
Are you allergic to cats and or owls?
I am not.
Okay, good. That's what I was thinking too.
Listen,
The
I'm
wall
fixing
just
it. Give
kind
me a
of
minute.
died.
I don't know how.
He was very upset I didn't accept his handshake and just destroyed the fucking wall.
I come in and quickly repair it.
Just draws the
Temporarily.
line. That'll work. Some toothpaste, slap it together, it'll be fine.
No, it's just one of my noblets just super stretching it out, so you could still see through this area.
Yeah. I was like, okay, that's good. Just figured I'd ask, and then he will do the same thing and just kind of point to his back where Oz will just pop his head out.
Okay.
Uh, he's friendly. Just figured I
It's
should
good
ask
meeting you,
because
Con.
Yeah.
Good meeting you, Sean.
yeah, you as well, Dante. And then he will just walk back to his room.
Fuck.
That's
Ah.
they listen. They can only make so many. Good.
Don't worry, I've got the crack.
I
Yeah,
accidentally
he'll.
grabbed my.
I'm sorry, you got whose crack again?
No, I went to. My cat was about to do something bad, so I grabbed my device and I accidentally grabbed it by the volume buttons and instantly maximized the volume into
Audio
and I'm wearing
flashbang out.
earbuds. Pretty
Audio,
much.
audio jungle. Audio jungle.
Yeah, that Kai will then just put it, just set up his clothes. I'm gonna ignore you.
You
He
see
gets
it?
all his clothes up. Oh god.
You see like Siren Head in the distance, and then just audio jungle. Audio jungle.
I would kill myself. Just so I didn't have to hear that.
Just
But yeah,
quietly
he'll get
under
all his,
Siren. Continue, continue.
he'll put up like some books kind of thing. He will then like set out like a little kind of foot locker, but not
Fuck,
quite
sorry.
big as a foot locker kind of thing. He'll put some books in there, close that, and just shove it under his bed. And then he'll let Oz just run around his room as he just sits in his chair and then just kind of texts Olivia, and then like he's good. Kai wouldn't think of this joke, but it's nice to know that I have the leaders of Team Aqua and Magma on my room as my roommates. I should be fine.
You what's you want to know what's funny? You think that the quirks are about fire and water? That's funny.
I was just going off the hair.
Oh, I think this
Oh,
guy.
that's
I think this guy's just a
fair.
pure physical fighter who uses an axe entirely from the fact of the guy from Faerun, who I can't remember the name of.
That's fair.
No, yeah. Yeah.
No, you've just said the joke. Now it's worthless.
Yeah.
As if you just.
Well, I just said yeah. I didn't confirm or deny it at all. At all.
I wasn't talking to you, big bitch.
Because I'm like,
You
yeah,
didn't see it? Okay, don't worry about it
it's
then.
more-
Forget about it.
Yeah, that's about
I
all
didn't see
for
this.
for Kai.
I'm not stupid.
Do you?
Probably.
I just asked. Do you even ask your roommates, hey, what class are you in or anything like that, or no?
He would, at most, for small talk later, have asked like offhandedly, but when they first first introductions, no. But later on in the day, he would have just been like, "So what like class are you guys in?"
So how's the weather
They
today?
both say 1B. They
1B,
both just
okay.
they both say 1B.
I'm not
He'll
sorry for
nod and
that,
just
by the
go with
way.
1A. No, that's fair.
We could just
Yeah, no.
ask, what did you get into? What class are you in?
I got in 1A.
Hmm. That's good.
I don't know if
The-
there's really much of a difference between the classes. At the end of the day, we'll all be
I would
heroes.
assume there's probably some difference in a classroom. Most classrooms are different depending on the teacher, depending on the curriculum they teach you, depending on many different factors.
That's true.
Most teachers don't teach the same, really. Some can be hard on you, some can be nicer. It truthfully depends, I guess.
I hope I get a nice teacher.
Close with the camera.
I think we have to cut there.
Yeah, yeah,
To answer back
exactly.
to
No,
my
no,
problem.
no, look at the camera and see the cuts. I'm- Last on a single gram.
Just one.
Just a little bit, you know.
But how many bone of your own bones are
My
you
brain
allowed to
immediately went
break per
drop.
year
When
in
you said
1B?
Uh, 0 before he
Yeah.
starts bitching at you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So, you guys can get some training done. If I remember correctly, training is fucking. Let me refresh myself on training. It should be. Where the fuck is it? In books?
It's a
Where is it?
It
Yes,
starts at DC
yeah.
50 for a level 1 ability, if I remember right.
DC.
Or not DC,
Nah, it's
Hello.
combined
DC
strength
50,
and
we're gonna be here for a while.
yes.
So
They're just
depending on the level, it's level 1 is 75, and every level after that is plus 50.
Mm-hmm. Time to
I got mixed
train
up.
up my crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine.
I think that's an item, not a training thing.
That's what you
Yeah, it's
think.
trending.
I'm gonna create it with my intestines. It's gonna
Nice.
be like how some
Wow.
people can create alcohol with their buttocks, but I'm gonna do that with crack cocaine and my
What?
stomach. You don't know about that?
I have
Nice.
been.
You don't know.
I
You
have
don't know about
No.
distillery ass.
No.
It's a,
no.
Really?
I don't
Sounds
want to know.
disgusting.
You're enlightening us now because now you brought us up.
Some people
Please
who have
enlighten
too
us.
many like basically if you have too much of the fucking what's it called, like yeast and stuff, you can just begin to your ass will just turn moisture and stuff like that into alcohol, and you will just get drunk through that. It's a very bad thing because you get so drunk, in fact, it can kill you because you're constantly having it happen to you because your ass is constantly
That's like-
distilling it.
Because like that's like one of the most absorption areas of your body.
Yep. It's why you should never butt chug something.
Yep. And
think
also, it's one of
Anyway.
the quickest ways to get a accurate internal temperature.
Yep.
There's a reason why
Yep.
there's a thing called a silver bullet. Anyways, moving on.
There's other reasons why different things happen. Yep. Yep.
I've learned more than I care to.
I know more than
I
you
love
should know.
this. I love this. The human body's weird. I love it. Anyway, Nash, what are you
Yes.
training?
Mine's very simple. I want the ability to once per turn just use one of my reactions to raise another field.
Mm-hmm.
And
Trying to think
as
if
for
that's
how
level.
to train that,
Trying to think if that's a level 2 ability or level 1 ability. Probably level
hmm,
Level 2 because it's an upgrade to what he previously has, dipshit.
Yeah, it's an
That's
upgrade.
So you can get, because you don't have to roll because we're taking we do a flat number because it's like 2 months basically you have.
a month, but yes.
So 75 plus 50.
I'm also not
Let me do
100% sure, but we might still be going to middle school during this, so
Yeah, you
you
can
keep
you
that
can
in
like
mind
you
for
go
like
to
you're
do
not
like
going to be training too much.
Yeah.
That's why it's a single fucking roll. Because it's basically your combined training over this time because Unless you're a maniac who doesn't have friends.
Woo!
I was immediately looking for what either Nash or Kai's to light up.
Yeah.
I also don't
Woo!
have
Yeah,
friends,
yeah.
but I don't celebrate the fact.
That's fair.
I don't celebrate it either. I just have accepted my role.
Nash, roll me what you would use for your quirk. So, would you say
Well,
you have advantages because it's over such a long period of fucking time?
No!
Or just a straight roll. Okay.
If
That's
you
awesome.
get below what you need,
Okay.
like for the minimum to get, then reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Makes
so
sense to
I
me.
know one of the reasons why the things are so high is because you're allowed to use skills and not just the stat, right? Or is that
Yep.
changed?
Yep.
Okay,
You can use skills,
I
yeah.
think I'm trying to think what skill would fit the best.
It's up to
and
you
as
to
much as I'd
decide and
love to use
PJ to
one of
tell
my
you after the fact that you roll it.
Yep.
I'm reminding PJ that fact.
Yep.
makes sense.
He says so many things sometimes, as
I
do I.
think as much as I'd love to use one of my expertises, I think Arcana for the pure math.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whoa. Spider-Man. That is a
That's
success.
yep.
Kana's a good one to use, really, to be honest.
I thought it made sense.
Yeah, no, Kana makes sense.
Okay, so
Oh
that's
wow.
13
But yeah.
progress.
Oh wow.
Mark that down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Ready?
What?
Wow.
I'm realizing just how shit I am at my own system, technically.
That
I'm like
happens,
looking at my
yeah.
skills, I'm like, fuck, none of these work for my quirk.
Go.
Hi.
Uh, do you have anything you want to train or work on?
Uh, like what? I'm not sure.
Uh, it could be basically a new ability. It could be, like based on your quirk. Could be like, hey, I want to make one of my aspects better,
Yeah.
or hey, like
Just straight up
stuff
train a
like that,
feat.
kind of.
Could train up a feet, yeah.
Yeah, you train up a feat as well.
Up to you. In the
It's just
meanwhile, let's
Oh,
go to
train up
everyone else
feet.
here.
you can train up a feat.
While
Yes,
you
as
think
well, if you want.
about that, let's go to everyone else here so you have some time.
Yep. Yamagishi, you want to train up basically having more? You want to train up
Yeah,
having more?
either having more, because currently I only have the one, or
Mm-hmm.
I could on a
Again,
nat 20
I
on
believe
combat.
I remember specifically talking to you, PJ, while, I don't know if I believe Yamagishi was in the call, about upping the
I don't
thing for
recall
battle
it.
maneuvers, right? I believe we posted a thing in
But
general about this. Does no one remember this? Was it a dream that I had? What is happening?
I
I
don't
think it
remember
was a
this.
throwaway line in the middle of combat.
Lines are never throwaway with me, but
this
yeah.
is true for Adam. But yeah.
Anyways, I do like the idea of if I hit a nat 20 on, like, I don't know, an attack roll or maybe first aid,
Mhm.
so we will have to double check that the first aid was a
Is 20.
true critical or if it was just
Mhm.
hitting the DC.
Mhm.
I regain one superiority die.
Yeah. I believe also the idea we had was they were per battle because it was I brought up the idea of it's like maneuvers
Yeah.
in Pathfinder.
I remember now. I
Yeah.
remember this conversation now.
Fucking thank
Yeah,
you.
because it's like one per battle. So basically, like for the first one, you would have had one, and then the second one, you would have the one again. Basically, even if you didn't, even if you used it,
Okay.
you would have gained it back.
Mhm.
You can still train that if you want,
Yeah.
'cause, but then again, it might not happen all the time, depending. Really.
I am going to train Seize the Moment, which is the on a nat 20, I regain it.
Okay.
So
And what's what do you think would be applicable to use for this for training this?
Your mother. That'll be the last time I see that. It's getting
I
old.
figured you would.
Perhaps Arcana?
If that's
Since
what you
it's-
believe.
Yeah,
Is that-
especially since I'm focusing it through my Nolith blasts. You know?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah,
And
okay.
Arcana translates roughly
Mhm.
into Quirk.
Yes, it does.
We could
it is.
also
Arcana is
do-
quirk and other high related matters.
Yeah,
yeah.
weird shit.
Yeah,
You
this
can't really.
yeah, Arcana fits for like tactics and quirks and shit.
Yeah,
11.
I believe that is a success if I remember, because it's probably level 2 ability, I would think, because you have a feat for first level, so
Mhm.
I would think it's be 2. So yeah, I think it just makes it. Yeah, I think nothing is. Yeah, I think you're good. 9. Yeah, no, 10. You're good. You make it.
Okay, so how many points do I get that exactly?
Have a look at quirk ideas because everyone should try to memorize it a little bit over time. Don't have to do it yet. That's
Mhm.
fucking. I don't expect you
I
to.
think it's half progress, if I remember right.
I think it's half what you
believe-
wrote. Yeah. I'm also saying think because
Yeah.
whenever I write these things, it's always in a fever dream.
Fair enough.
Mhm. Yes, should we that? We can go to Kai. Kai, what are you training, Kai?
I'm gonna send you what I'm training,
Okay.
and I'd say sleight of hand, which is after you read it. Let me know when you're done.
Ah, great. Is it in homebrew?
Mm-hmm.
No.
These should be
It's in quirk ideas.
Yeah, it's in Quirk. It's pinned.
Okay.
Mhm. I try to put them in places where we're not going to use it mostly, so, you know, it won't take up place.
Mm.
It's like, hey, we're going to pin stuff in this channel a lot, probably, maybe in the future, so it's a good idea to not put it there.
Okay. What do you think would work for this?
Sleight of hand.
Okay. Go ahead.
21.
That is a success. Mhm.
Alrighty.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I'll watch something. I'm thinking of like that because I want to make sure. Because it more than likely
Yeah.
is.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Adam,
What's
send me
up?
what you want.
I already sent the thing.
Roll. So just
Yabba
roll
dabba
the name.
dabba. Motherfucker!
Ooh.
That's a
Hey,
failure.
I said it earlier, we all agreed on it. If you get to
We
below the
roll.
thing, you get
We
a
roll it
reroll.
then.
Yeah, true.
We
This is
roll it.
facts.
Hey!
You know
I
what? Fair.
think, depending on the level, I think that might be a success actually. If it's
Yeah,
say-
'cause
No!
Or
it's
the
8
level
plus
1
level.
ability.
It's a level 2
Yeah,
ability!
Ah,
Level
Oh,
2?
no.
Fuck
Fuck.
you.
That's a no, my friend.
that is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Unfortunate.
It's a level 2 ability because of all what it gives.
Yeah, fair.
F's in the chat, please.
What's the debuff again, actually?
Mm.
PJ. PJ.
Okay. If you hit the DC. Wait.
You're saying yes?
Are you quoting the scriptures to me, motherfucker? I was there when they were written. I'm sorry, I wanted to just say that.
He made them.
I'm using you guys as a rock to understand it.
What are you having trouble with, if anything?
If do not fuck with my quad cat. If I'm understanding this correctly, if you hit the DC, you just get that score unless you got a nat 20.
You get half of what you rolled.
Yeah, you get half of what you rolled so long
Where
as you
does that
pass the thing. It's the first thing that
state
says
It's right at the top, yeah.
training is a points gathered way when you roll
Yeah,
a
yeah.
skill is related
The
to
order
quirk
of things
saves.
is a bit
Why
fucked.
is it up there?
The order of things is a
Okay.
bit fucked.
Yes, very much so.
Well-
I'm going to change that in my notes. But
Go
I
ahead.
have
I
a
don't care.
question.
If you come up with a better way to word it, tell me.
I mean,
Mhm.
I guess I have a question. So, Nat 20 doubles it, your effective roll, obviously, as is stated. It says getting a Nat 1 halves it, but does this only apply if you Nat 1 and succeed?
If you have
Or
a
did
like,
you
for
just not
instance,
think about
let's.
that when you wrote that part?
Oh yeah. That's the thing. We're gonna get a lot of bonuses when we get higher in levels.
Mhm.
Meaning, even if you
Mhm.
nat one, theoretically, you could reach
Mm-hmm.
To succeed.
what you were after.
basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially because a lot of our
I was
low-level
just-
abilities are going to, like, training, I mean, is going to be focusing on upgrading things. So later on, when we have the high bonuses and could, in theory, get above, like, 10 and stuff, that's when we're gonna, like, be training up a lot of stuff, comparatively with that stuff. It almost
Okay,
definitely won't
just-
come up, like, almost ever, but when it does, it's there basically to make you feel a little bit shitter. But also not,
Okay.
because it's a nat 1, you were kind of expecting it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know.
But, Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Korok, we bought you as much time as possible. You got an idea?
Anyways,
I don't know anything from my work, but for beats, I want to know if tough is available.
Tough is should
think
be
te-
available. Let me look. One
I
thing.
think as written, tough is a level 1 feat.
Oh,
Mhm.
literally just checking right now. Should look.
look on the Martial Compendium
Okay.
thing, it's the easiest way to find what level things are.
Let me go look at it now then.
Because what level they're listed on that is usually correct.
Let me
I was
go
just
look.
thinking, because of the rules you have there,
Yeah.
tough only does one thing.
Let me just look.
I'm sorry. Does an
Yeah.
I know this was just stated, but
Yeah.
my brain tuned it out. What do we do with an at one?
If you still succeed, you half your gain.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. There's a time you won't succeed, but when you do,
Tough is a third tier feat actually apparently in the martial compendium.
that makes sense. So how about we just make it a level
It
2
is a
in
good
reference,
feat,
because
to be
it's a
honest.
good feat, but
It
still
would-
only has one use.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
mean,
fair.
it's a good use that it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good feat, but it only
It's-
has one
it's-
use. What part of that did you miss?
Technically speaking, it is the feat that
That was
scales
rude.
the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it does. So, yeah.
Oh, no, not you. I was
Okay.
saying that was rude to myself, because I immediately just shot down Karak.
Well.
So, what's skill, ability? What are you gonna use to train this feat? What do you think makes the best sense?
I recommend athletics.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with athletics.
Right.
Not a bad idea.
Give me a moment. Roll 20 is rebooting for me.
So,
Such as.
not doing this at the moment, but I had the idea, and while he's figuring that out, I thought I'd ask.
Oh, I could
For
maybe
that
during my
archery,
training.
yeah, for that archery feat I showed you a while ago, because of how it works, could I argue using an attack roll? Well, that's a success.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a success.
that's a success.
I will tell you this, Nat. I
Yay.
will neither confirm nor deny it until you roll the dice,
Mm-hmm.
and then you say, "I'm training this. I'm using this."
Okay, fair enough.
Karak, you need 125, you have 7.
Huh?
To get the feat,
It's
you
a
have
very slow
125,
process.
you need 7.
Yeah.
You need 125, you have 7.
What does that mean? 125.
You need
That
a
training,
total of
basically, of that.
125 training.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to do that
You need to
enough
reach-
times to add up to 125 or more.
Yes.
Okay, so I keep rolling.
No.
No.
You keep rolling
This is a
later when
continuous
you
thing.
decide to train.
Yes.
Yes.
When you say, "Hey, I want to train this," then you train, then you roll, and then you gain more. You know.
The idea is
So
to
I
make it
get half
slow.
the feat.
Yep.
that you have a reason to
You'll,
reach
you'll
out to
catch
people.
on as we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I already have a plan of someone to approach to train one of my abilities.
Nice.
You know, if I can catch them at a time they're free. That's the kicker.
Yeah. I think the way I rewrote the first path of the training rules.
My only
makes
problem with it
sense.
is it's just too straight to the numbers, and I don't like that. But yeah.
Well,
Anyway, I think we're ready for the first day.
So yeah.
Yeah.
My question is, what time does everybody wake up again? Because this is your first
TJ,
day.
I literally gave you my
One-
schedule.
Listen, I know you. I'm asking the other people we have to call.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright,
yes, as we've determined, Bereki is the combined evil of a morning person
Mhm.
and someone who shows up early.
Yeah.
I
He
wake
is
up
truly
stupid
the
early,
actual big bad.
and he
Mhm.
shows up stupid early,
Yeah.
like as the
I
doors open.
I wake up early solely to avoid crowds. Like I slip in as the gates open.
Us all sitting there with Ida for
Yeah,
completely
literally.
different reasons.
Look, you're sitting with like fucking Ida and fucking
Momo.
fucking Momo and like another person. You guys
I'm
like
I'm sitting there glancing at them over my borrowed textbook or whatever and just shrinking. It's
Yeah.
like, please don't notice what I'm reading. Anyways, I need to grab
Mhm.
a toy for the cat.
But yeah, as not everybody's here because I don't want to move people because I'm lazy. So don't people who are here like right now probably because fucking Adam, not Kai, Yamagishi, Nash. Oh, let
I
me
stopped
verify Adam's
Chloe.
schedule.
Yep.
I'm probably not gonna be here until like just before Midoriya gets here.
Yeah, fair.
Just
Yeah,
slink in behind him.
yeah. Basically,
Probably
the
like
people
get
who
here
are like
just a minute
here
before
like
he
right
does.
fucking early is like fucking Ida, Momo's here, and the girl with the red hair glasses. Everybody else is like there's like no one else here really, you know.
Yes.
Except
Funny thing is,
and then you three.
Bereki has no context of who Ida is, except for he's the dude who was berating Midoriya before our
No,
our zone test.
not great
Oh god,
context,
I'm
but
sitting
like
next to him.
Rating's the wrong word. That's nice. In a way.
Yeah,
that's true.
it's
That
nicer.
is true. But
Use
yeah,
reprimanding him.
so yeah.
That's
So is there? Yeah, you have Momo, you have Red Hair Girl, and you have Ida. If you want to talk to anybody, really,
Hey,
that's
and
about
Bakugo.
it for like
Well,
right now. Because you guys so early.
You gotta remember
well,
Bakugo
by
is an early
process
riser.
of she's
Otherwise,
sitting
Ida
right
wouldn't have
next
been
to me.
fighting with him for so long. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey. Yeah.
Too
That's
many
fine.
people talking at once.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We'll go with this.
Yeah.
Yamagishi,
By
do you
pro-
want to talk to anybody here?
Uh, Yamagishi is looking around at the class and is just silently half reading the borrowed book on first aid, half hiding behind it. I wonder if Momo's reading it over my shoulder. Because remember, it's from a college library.
Yeah. She probably not really reading it because it's like, oh, that's your book. I'm not gonna disturb you.
Yeah.
You're in a deep read, like she's
Yeah.
giving you like
Yeah, it's like, okay.
you will see also the
It's
person just
good.
in front of you. It's just
Oh.
sitting.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Is there anything is yeah. I mean, you more just keep it to yourself, kind of like
Yeah.
"Nah, I'm
Remember,
good for
I
right
am
now."
passive.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you are. I just wanted to ask. I will always ask anyway. To be honest,
Yep.
Look,
Nash,
maybe
is there
you'll have
anybody
a
you want to
tiny
talk to
social
right now?
battery charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably
Nash,
talk
is
to
there?
Momo, seeing as she's sitting right next to me and not scowling.
Makes sense. Mhm.
Bowser, Bereki Nash.
Momo, yao God.
Yao
Alright.
Yorozu, it ain't that hard, brother. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I said it, but
Look,
then my brain was I look at the word and I was like, "That's I'm saying it wrong." Yummy,
yep,
you know what I said?
yep.
Words.
Yes, I understand what
It's
you
nice
meant.
to meet you.
You as
Yeah.
well.
Feel like give you like the 45-degree bow.
Yep.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Uh, trying to think of. It's like, it's one of the things. Darn it! I started this conversation. I have to actually say something now. So can't believe we've actually made it to the UA. It's hard to believe it's real.
It is. It is very exciting to be here. I would say yes,
Yep.
and
So
it is like still coming down a little bit, but we'll do great. We'll do fine.
yep. Yeah. I mean, they already threw us at robots. What more are they gonna throw at us?
Oh, you were in took the entrance exam. Okay, all right.
You you weren't in the entrance exam? Uh, oh,
As
recommendation.
Yamagishi slowly
Yes.
turns around to listen in on the conversation.
Oh, that's
Yes,
that's very
I yes
impressive.
a few. Mhm. Yes, thank you. It's yes, it's what's to be expected of me, but I I did good. A little bit of
Yeah.
that. So you can do.
Chooses not to comment on that this early into our meeting.
Yeah, fair.
Uh, so I guess I don't know if you saw the regular entrance exam, but we fought robots. What did what did the recommendation people do?
It was more of a. We didn't really fight any like robots. It was more a testing our limits, testing on what we can do. There was no real fighting involved. There was some races and speed was a factor, and our quirks as well. So it, it was fine.
Interesting.
Nothing, nothing too. Yeah, but she didn't think it was that bad.
So if it was
So
about
if I say
using your
something wrong,
quirk,
just correct me. I'm gonna tell you that right now, Potato. If I say something wrong, just correct me.
so if it was about using your quirks creatively and figuring out problems, what is your quirk,
Hmm.
if you don't mind me asking? I'm about to trigger
Nash,
Bakugo.
can you roll me a persuasion, please? Just persuasion,
Sure.
not a high DC, just a little bit.
18.
Okay. My quirk is called create. I can create basically anything as long as I know the molecular structure of the item, and it takes my fat cells.
That's amazing. Using, like, starts rambling off some math before catching himself. Sorry about that.
Hmm.
Uh, that's fascinating, though, and
Hmm.
incredibly complex. I can't imagine how difficult that would be to use. Do you do you create the item you have a picture of, or like do you have to know what it's made out of? How does
I'd say I do have to know what it is made out of to be able to transfer my fat cells to be able to make it into the item it needs to be. Depending on what I need and the function of the item, if I understand it well enough, I could maybe make some small alterations if need be, but I have a wide knowledge of items and for different situations. So it is nothing of too concerned.
That's extremely impressive. To keep a molecular structure of any single item, much less multiple items, in mind is incredibly impressive. Mine's downright simple in comparison. Uh, I
What can you
create
do?
fields
I can
that
talk about myself.
accelerate objects that travel through them.
Ooh. Very simple, but still very effective, depending on how you implement it or use it.
Yes. Uh, it served me quite well for the entrance exam, so here's hoping I can take it far. But
Hmm.
and then nice to meet you, and then proceeds to whatever small talk so we can transfer
Yeah,
point of
the
view to
guy.
next person.
Yeah. Hi. Is there any person you really talk to in this classroom?
No, not really. Kai just flicks. He's just rolling his like his poker chip through his fingers, flicking into the air, catching it, that kind of stuff. He's just kind of waiting,
Mhm.
and unless anyone talks to him,
You
no, he
just kind of
just minds his own business.
Jakku just like looks at you and is all like, "I'm glad I have somebody I know in this classroom." And just looks at you because she's in the fucking front.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just look over, just give a nod, and it's like, yeah, it's nice.
Mm. Good, yeah. No one really talks because like there's a lot of like jitters and excitement about the first day and what's gonna happen really. So everybody's
Mm,
kind of in their own head a little bit.
right. Yeah, I'd say about 10 minutes before class starts, he stops with the coin and just kind of like puts it in his pocket.
Gojo, is there anybody you want to talk to in the classroom right here?
Uh, probably not. It's a lot of new people to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're more just inward. That's fine.
Yeah.
As
And I noticed that the name is
Adam, you
wrong
do like
on
walk.
the name tag is wrong.
Yeah.
The name tag is wrong? Oh, yeah, it is.
The name tag.
I was thinking of the wrong name.
Nah.
You don't even have her first name,
Yeah, because I couldn't be
which is
fucked.
what she
Well, we
refers,
don't.
which is what she refers to be addressed as.
Look, darling, you've not said that to anyone yet, so.
He
How's I
hasn't
supposed to know?
talked to anyone yet, so
Mm.
This is also true. These are both facts. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as we go away from Koga, as Adam, you do show up. Like 10 minutes when all the kerfuffle's going on with Midoriya and Baraka and
Mm-hmm.
Ida and Bakugo. And
Mm-hmm.
Ida just reprimanding Bakugo. I'm
Mm.
not gonna go into it because it's more just like, young man, you need to show proper appreciation. Put your feet down. Show some respect.
Mm.
Like
Yep.
a lot of that.
Stop disrespecting the makers of that desk and our upperclassmen who came before us.
Yep, yep, yep,
Yada,
yep, yep,
yada,
yep, 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 yep,
Yeah.
yep.
We got,
Yep. Yep.
she is shrieking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything, or do you avoid this, or do you want to talk to anybody in the classroom before?
Well,
You
I
don't have a lot of time.
you should
mean,
not have asked that.
I know.
apparently I
I
got there
shouldn't, but
10
I
minutes
know I
later
have
than I should have, so shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I was just going to sit in class and be a dutiful student. You put me in front of two main characters. Why would you do this, PJ?
You put me in front
Because
of
I
two
know
main
you, and that's why I did
characters.
it.
Drag their
I
asses over
did
to the
it
door.
because I know you.
Drag their asses over to the door.
I know, I'm going. I'm going. Give me
How? Oh, I thought that said glasses, not clothes. And I was like, what are you talking about? She doesn't wear glasses.
glasses.
Look, look. Counter argument.
Input, you calm the fuck down.
Counter argument. I don't have one.
Alright, go Adam. You do see just like you do see like you don't see it because you're possessed in the shit. You do see just Midori just like just like very just like head behind his head,
Mm-hmm.
and Uraka is just like yeah, like very excitable, talking to Midoriya. We're talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a broccoli.
Indeed, he does look like a broccoli. That's from the opening, so it's a
That's
little bit less, but looks like broccoli.
He does. Listen, it's broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Adam, what do you say without having this kind of like
Oh,
It's like
I'ma just pass by.
conversation kind
I'ma
of in
just
front
pass
of
by
class?
Midoriya, slap him just above the ass.
What?
Then you just walk in. Good morning.
Everybody stops and looks.
Just hears a slapping noise.
Literally, like as you like slap him, he literally he yelps
If it was anyone else, I
he got
wouldn't have, but
startled.
he's just the right height. Like, I gotta.
The perfect height.
Yeah, Midoriya's like
See
fucking
that? He's
5'5".
like-
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's kind of He just kind of like looks. She was like, uh, pardon me.
Morning. I was gonna walk on by. Strut my
Just
step.
finger guns, just
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just eyes
They-
follow you
yeah.
as you pass Kai to your seat.
Gonna
Just
pause over here for a second, just scan the classroom from a better point of view. I'm just gonna walk to my seat.
realize something unfortunate. You're sitting behind one of, if not the tallest person in class.
I can see through her. No, I can't.
I was about to say, all right then. Never mind. You're like, I can see just
Literally,
fine.
like,
Meanwhile, just
Adam,
leaning
as
halfway
you-
to your
Because-
seat.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Adam, you even you notice this? She is sitting in the chair. As you sit behind her, she's all like, "I don't need this anymore," and just moves it to the side
Mm-hmm.
and just sits on the
I
floor.
don't need.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Look, I could see all of that part of the board, like, basically that part of the board, but her back's right there and I have a 7 perception. I'm looking right in her.
Just staring.
Yeah, I know you.
Not even trying to be subtle.
Mostly what what you're looking at is just the fine tone like muscles
Mhm.
that she has like in the back, like truthfully.
Now, luckily, she sat down, so I can actually
is it
see the
coming in?
board that I'm looking straight ahead at. Otherwise, I would have just straight up failed every class
yeah,
check
you-
ever.
You just lose everything. You're like, nope, nope,
Oh.
nope.
Absolutely, you would have.
Mm-hmm.
Pull a
It
fucking.
takes a little bit longer for Oaku and Midoriya and
Mm-hmm.
Osaka to basically get back to their seats. As you know, a snail basically inches his way inside the classroom. As like he just like
Yamagishi
like, in
slowly
his
puts down her
bag.
book in just sheer awe and confusion of the human centipede.
Mo's gonna like.
Basically.
I wonder when the teacher's gonna get here.
Why is
As
I
I just
just
can't
see
see him
like-
below the other desks.
No, you can't. Like you just see him like just like wiggle like in his sleeping bag just to the desk.
Literally everyone else is
just-
watching his exact path of movement, and I'm just like, shit, when the teacher's gonna be here?
Just like, damn, I wonder when that guy's gonna show up. Or girl.
Okay.
As you see him just like get behind. As he just unzips and just stands up, you just see a tired looking man in front of you.
Oh shit, he's here.
He gives you guys the speech that he gives in like canon basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he's on like, you got 10 minutes to change and meet me out. We're doing a quick apprehension test. By the way, the person who gets in last gets expelled. and he just walks out of the class. He goes and just inches outside, goes back into his cocoon and just inches outside in the
Oh.
cocoon.
Just literal, just gulp.
Gulp.
Camera,
Gulp.
camera
Right,
pans
right.
back to the classroom, and
What was
Nash
it
is
said?
already gone.
Mm-hmm. Just
Yeah.
the fucking
About the
Looney
last
Tunes
person?
smoke in the air as Nash is
Yeah,
fucking
just
gone.
exactly. Just an outline, you're gone.
Yeah.
So he basically says if you get last place, you will be expelled from UA.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Kai pretty quickly gets up and
Yeah,
goes to
gets up.
change.
Well, time to get going.
Mhm.
How do ba-da ba-do ba-da
You just- I can just imagine the,
ba-da.
what is it, the Dr. Lively walk when you go anywhere? Just the big arms in the air kind of shit.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
Mhm.
about.
I'll send to the meme, I got it.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll send it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
The
Just the
Looney Tunes was
Dr.
exactly what
Lively.
I was going
That.
for.
Yep. Amazing.
Yeah, Kai just...
Okay, I also showed this in recording, so I have to give context. It was a Skibbity meme, so I had I'm sorry,
you
bro,
showed
caught
them what it-
astray, but I had to explain my actions as the the seemingly unfounded words of just criticism towards some kid.
Just immediate insults to some random kids. Like, let me at least defend
Like,
myself.
look, bro,
slightly.
I 3 months. 3 months. It was during the off season of school too. Like,
Oh no.
mhm.
Ugh. But
Yeah. But yeah. We're gonna be
Right, no
getting
bite.
into the quick test.
Question before that,
Yeah,
BJ.
I gotta
But yeah.
talk to that as
Do
well.
the NPCs have like interesting shit on their body? Because we can probably see that when we're getting dressed. Because you know.
True.
Counterpoint. Also, other point. Not a counterpoint. I don't know why I'm saying it's because of earlier. Do any of the PCs have something interesting on their body?
Yeah, I was gonna get into that after.
Go.
none of us really described the characters.
NPCs first.
We said we were going to do that last night.
Yep, NPCs take priority.
Yep.
EJ.
You mean the PCs take priority?
No, NPCs take
will-
priority. Get the fuck out.
Anyway, as I was about to say, you see the Rin does not change in front of basically anybody. She goes into a separate, basically like corner, like not corner, like a like a little like side room, like where she could change in peace. And she just comes out with her helmet on. She's been wearing the helmet the entire time, by the way. I just have to point out. So
That's something for
Good.
the girls to care about.
Yeah. She has no shame in changing at all. You do see like a lot of scars on her body, like a lot, like a worrying amount of scars on over her body. Yeah. The green hair lady, her body is the best way I can say is immaculate. Basically, it looks like new skin has been recently like grown onto her body recently,
That shit shines.
so it looks very smooth. Yeah, it fucking shines. It's like in the fucking light. Like it's weird, but it's like alright, good to know, I guess. Uh, for the boys, uh, like what would you? Yeah, no, you fucking yeah, no. Ike changes in privacy, unless Adam has anything he wants to ask about that because I feel like Adam's the only one that would ask.
No, I'm
Would be
not
like,
weird.
"Oh, hey, how are you?"
Well, right.
Just introduce himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bareki's too busy changing at the speed of sound because, as far as he's aware,
Mhm.
this could be the first test I was giving, and if you're the last one to show up, you're already behind on points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really know really. It's fucking the energy of this man is fucking wild. Also, for Noriko, you do see like marks of like scratches and like more of like weapons and like sword marks, like just like on her like chest, but like nothing like crazy. No, like it's concerning, but not like concerning like, oh, I think you've been abused. More of you've been training for most of your life probably
Mm-hmm.
to use a sword.
Harsh,
Kind of like
harsh training, but training. No
Yeah.
demonic engine in her chest.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
No, she wears it as a scarf. I just want to mention, by the way, if that's all of it for the NPCs.
Mhm.
Cool. I just want to mention, by the way.
So,
Fucking never mind, you motherfucker! I asked if it was all. I paused, then you paused, then I thought that was all, then I began to talk, then you fucking talked.
go potato, go Adam, go.
Is that all for the NPCs?
Say your funny word. Yes,
Cool.
yes it is.
Fucking immediately as soon as I walk in, I am going to magical girl transform out of my outfit into nothingness. I also want to say, as everyone's getting dressed, I'm going to get dressed probably the slowest, and just be being like, hey, what's up? Just handshakes with everyone. Cool.
You start walking around talking.
Yeah.
I'm not weird, he says. Walking
Yeah.
around naked. What's good?
Just putting on clothes slowly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's also very noticeable, by the way, that, don't know quite what it is, but there's, like, long lines over his body, that are just lighter than the rest of him, which is very noticeable, because he's very dark.
Mhm. Okay. When Kai is changing, he has no like shyness or any like hesitation. He just undresses. Everyone can see. Probably the first thing notices that can be noticed is some red chains that are wrapped around like the top half of Kai's body, like from like the torso up down some of the arm, like near like the elbow, basically. Um, and at several joints, as well as just random patches on his body, there are what look like either scars or stitches. There are patches of skin that are darker than the other parts of him, and then some that are whiter. By all accounts, it is very gross to look at. He has them just about everywhere, these scars and stitches, apart from what look like his chest, basically. Everywhere else, there is at least one stitch. He is one of the ones who changes pretty quick, as he just puts his shit on and just kind of goes.
Adam, second one in, last one out.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, they are actual just straight red chains.
Okay.
Love the duality of man with Nash,
Yeah.
first one in, first one out, you're like the third or fourth one in, and then the second one out probably, and then I'm just in there, like, literally in there second right after Nash, and then just fucking chilling, basically.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you've already talked to me, so you don't go back up to me.
Yeah, just, like, being like, hey, how are you? Doing good? Hi. Yeah, wanna meet? I know French.
Asumi...
I know French. I can say hello to the Frenchman.
Yeah.
You just say hello.
Asumi
He doesn't appreciate
changes.
that. He's all like, movie. So good.
Asumi does change pretty quickly, but like she does get flustered a little as she's putting the jacket over her top. At some of her classmates is like, just act normal, and yeah.
Should also mention, I guess, because why not? Adam is relatively well-toned, relatively. Much less muscled than you'd expect for someone who, did what the fuck he did during entrance exams.
Kai has the body you would think he would have. It is not
Twink!
Yeah.
I hate you. I was trying to avoid that, but yes.
Nash is a twig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
You're a lot
a,
really
what are they
fast.
called? You're an otter.
An
An
otter.
ot-
An
What?
otter. I don't know. This is I'm sorry for making this joke. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I thought you were gonna say you're a bottom.
I mean, that too,
Who-
but...
Why did you call them an otter?
Oh, otters are men with, like, relatively little hair and, like, swimmer physiques.
Mmm.
I've never heard that term before in my life.
There are a lot of
looked it
fucking
up.
gay men terms that you do not know about,
I was
and
gonna
it's
say, I looked it
perfectly
up, and
fine.
the first thing that I see is in reference to a gay man, and I'm like, ah, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's, yeah, otters basically, like, similar category, but, like... Because okay, I'll stop after this, but there's, like, on one scale, on one side of the thing, twink. On the other side, bear. Otter's about in the middle, but upper towards bear. You've also got skeleton, more, like, more towards the bottom. Or I guess, yeah. Anyways, it's like skeleton and bear, and then twink's in the middle. I don't fucking know the ratio. I don't keep track of that. I'm not that weird.
Look, he's tall and scrawny.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. But yeah. Also, Adam, as you just like like saying, hey, what's up? Tsushima does absolutely dab you up, basically,
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
Or the equivalent.
Homie. Immediate dap up.
Immediate dabs up.
Like, absolutely.
You know the noise I was
It's
mimicking.
so fucking manly. It's like so manly, like absolutely.
Yeah.
Nash just gives you the high five as he's rushing out the door.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You get like a 2-finger salute from Kai as he passes you.
Mm-hmm. I will say, every time someone heads out the door, I will immediately call after them of like, fucking... It's like, I will immediately call after them, good luck. My brain died for a second there. Basically. Like, we were going to be doing this at about the same time, probably, but, Adam doesn't realize that fully. He also doesn't care even if he did. He still would have wished good luck.
Yeah.
This is the best time to do it.
Fair.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
fair.
We're all together.
Anyways, we should continue, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, unless, sorry.
And
Park.
yeah. So we.
Hi.
No, you're good. No, nobody else really like. Kyushima's the one that gives you the most attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Unless you would like to do something, Korok, we're going
I
to
was just saying
continue to
Kyushima
the quirk
gives Adam
apprehension
the most
test.
attention.
She's gonna no nonsense, get in, get changed, get out.
Okay.
Would you? And I'm gonna
Onward.
scan this map because I didn't want to make another map for the quick preparation test. Because no, I'm good.
That's
I
fair.
want to live.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
But yeah. No.
Green's not an imaginative color. It's not a creative color. I don't know why I said imaginative.
It's not green is not a creative color.
Racism, what?
I didn't know how it works.
What?
Fuck, shit.
But yeah. You'd think I would have these memorized, but I do not remember them.
Was it 100-meter or 500-meter dash?
I think it was 100 meter.
Yeah, I think it was only 100.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how many zones I have to travel through. I can travel
good.
through to get my best time.
I hope
without
I've searched
completely
up quirk
overshooting.
apprehension and I saw test, and then I saw quirk apprehension test arc. My motherfucker, it's not an arc if it's only a couple episodes. Get your shit straight.
I saw that too when I looked it up.
Okay.
I only
Round up
remember
to
the
3,000 feet.
You got 50-meter dash, grip strength, standing long jump, ball throw, repeated side steps, and distance run, seated toe touch, and sit-ups. Those last three are ones we don't really need to do.
Going to start up this. No,
Yeah.
those three are not really ones we really need.
What did I just do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
figured
want to
it
know a
out.
fun fact, by the way, that is absolutely devious?
What?
Yeah.
Bakugo's original speed in middle school is the same, keep in mind, without his quirk, is the same as Sue's with her quirk.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Holy shit!
That's mean.
Yeah!
I mean, I've
What's
always
it
known
mean?
that, but
Explains why he had such a fucking ego, because I
Angry.
thought originally it was just his quirk, but no. He's great all
No,
around.
Yeah, no, he's just built-
physically just
he could throw the ball throw 30 meters, I believe.
which is terrifying.
In middle
So
school.
But yeah.
let's go show
Mhm.
off.
Indeed.
Wow.
We're gonna
Speak for
start
yourself.
with 50-meter dash.
So I'm guessing we're just going to be rolling skills for this.
50
So the
meters.
50-meter
just
dash.
50-meter dash is how fast you can go. You're doing speed
It's
stuff.
just
Yeah,
your
if you move it
movement
unless
speed.
you're doing like Dash does, and launch yourself, basically.
Yeah. So
Like
Fuck it. I'll go all out.
we're gonna do this one at a time, so we're not like over each other. So we start with Adam. We'll work our way
Oh,
down.
don't start with me.
from
I'm
Discord.
getting stats. Thanks.
I can go first. Mine's simple.
Mine
Nash.
is a flat thing, so.
We'll go with Nash right now, so
Okay.
he can show off because he's made for a lot of this shit, to be honest.
Yeah. This is like the first character I've ever had for this that's actually built for this.
Oh yeah.
But
But yeah.
so I just did some mathing it out. You said it's 15 meters, so that changes the math a bit. But
Yeah, 50.
to not completely overshoot because I don't have the best stopping ability when I'm doing this. I'll only do
Oh yeah.
4 zones, which will raise my speed from 30
Mhm.
to 60 to 120
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
40, 480.
Yeah.
What's the
You're
Icarus?
like
Damn.
Sorry, What's the Icarus dash ability?
In Final Fantasy 14, it basically you put all 4 nodelets on your back, and they expel energy, and you dash towards an ally
Oh, that's cool.
or enemy.
And
It
then
has
I
a
gotta make
maximum range of like 30 yards in the game
Mhm.
or something.
and then
It's basically meant to
gotta
get
make a-
you in close so you can use your AoE abilities.
That's cool.
but and then basic the 4 zones would take my action and bonus action, and then I run the entire thing with my movement.
If you mean what I said in chat,
yeah,
I was literally asking, do you know how to do the maths for how long that takes? We can do it after if you don't.
Oh,
Oh no, I
don't.
don't know how to do the math.
Cool,
No,
yeah.
I don't.
We'll collect all of our speeds and then do it at the end so that, it's a bit faster.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah. And that's
Cool.
only assuming Aizawa doesn't let me set up ahead of time. I can be even faster if Aizawa doesn't stop me from throwing the fields up before the go.
I'm trying to think of like
He wouldn't.
if you would let to.
He 100% would not.
Probably, yeah.
Once
fair.
time starts, you're allowed to use a
I'll
quirk.
try to
Until
think of-
then, get fucked.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, that's fair. Then
makes sense to me.
that's how it'd
To
go.
you.
Unless you can
But,
just cheat around it,
And then I gotta
like I
make a
can.
I gotta make a con save. I'll have enough time to recover. It won't
Good.
actually affect anything. This is just to see if I get stunned after. Okay, so I'm pretty winded directly after that,
Ah,
Yeah.
but I'll be completely recovered by the time we do anything else.
Cork. What is your
Hi.
movement speed?
30.
30.
instead of
Okay,
asking that, Kark, what's the
Barbarian.
fastest you can go in a round?
That's fair.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What is the fastest
What's the
you can go in a round? What is the longest distance you can go in a round with all of your movement and stuff combined?
30 feet. I mean, oh wait, not include.
With dash,
Wait, I realized
How
I
fast
can you
mapped
get?
It would
it out
be
wrong.
60 then, yes.
60. Okay.
60.
So I mapped it
don't-
out wrong. There's actually a way I could be faster.
Oh.
Oh god.
I
Oh, wait,
only
I
use my
could-
action to throw
hold
up 3, and then I bonus action dash.
3
Total
Oh, wait,
Ah.
I could.
of
No,
Yeah.
but that's with unless we're like climbing on
Nope, you're running.
No. This is a dash.
No.
Just a straight
No.
run.
You're running.
Just a
This is
straight
no
run.
climbing. Just run straight.
just a run straight forward,
Yep.
and you would have to stay above ground. Oh wait, I didn't do the. Change tunneling talents yet.
So
Fuck.
basically, how the time is recorded is there's a little robot at the end that takes a snapshot of when you cross the line,
Oh,
kind of like an Olympic camera.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Except shittier.
Yeah, because they don't need that precise.
Mm-hmm.
Yamaguchi 60.
Because Olympic cameras take photos a lot. Those things are good.
Kai, what's the fastest you can go?
80 feet.
80 feet?
80 feet.
Okay. Adam.
Man, I was trying to cheat, but
Can you love
I
video?
feel bad if it's not directly on one of the sheets. Fuck me. Wait, oh, give me a second. I might still have hope. I probably don't. Not with this. Motherfucker!
Damn.
You're nasty, Bobby Nash. 720. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would probably still say I
Fuck.
think Edith beats you still. Because, again, so quick. Basically, his speed.
90 feet. Do you want to know the difference, by the way, of how much it could have been if I could fucking get the thing? Upwards of 600 feet.
Jesus.
By using the sprint ability of a creature.
Ah,
It's called cheating.
disgusting.
It's called cheating.
It's called cheating.
But yeah.
I love that. It's called cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck.
Nash, you're near the top. You're near
Okay.
the top, basically. Because, goddamn.
Fucking, this is annoying. Man, this is some bullshit. I can't believe this shit, bro.
Can anyone besides Ida match that?
That
does.
probably not. It's those.
That, no. Like, no. Like, the second, highest is fucking Bakugo with 4.13 seconds. And, she's not matching that, really, to be honest.
720 in a round, right?
Yeah. Is it right? Round?
Yes.
Yes from everyone?
So, yeah, no.
Yes, that's around.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Cool.
one round.
Also, mine wouldn't be a 90 if I wanted to repeat it. It would be a 60. But
Okay.
then I'll have to fuck. I'll have to factor that into the maths. Sorry. I'm just gonna take this easy and not factor that into the maths because I could. I fucking don't wanna.
Fair, man.
Because basically this should be relatively repeatable, unless you can just clear the thing.
Mm.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing some math just because I'm actually genuinely curious how fast
Bitch.
how fast I could clear that. So
Oh no!
Oh,
What the
God.
fuck?
What?
Yeah.
Huh. Hey,
Okay.
I'll have to double check that math. I don't think that's right. But that part of it isn't. But the rest, Jesus
So,
fuck. No, that would be about right, wouldn't it?
for simplicity's sake, let's. Yeah. So I did the math
Oh.
for what my actual speed is. Time for the 50-meter dash with a 720-foot movement speed is.
Uh-huh.
Goddamn.
If you're curious.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
1.375 seconds.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
Jeez.
I might have fucked my math up slightly because
You
mine is
beat Ida?
1.367.
Yeah, I think the difference is I ramp up faster than Ida does. Ida can sustain it better than I can.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He can,
Mhm.
be
Jesus.
prolonged.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
Kai takes the chains off before he sprints. Chains and shirt.
Yippee!
And then just goes. Which he then,
duality
at
of
the end
man.
of the race, quickly hauls ass to put the chains back on.
The fucking duality of man. That'll probably be like about half. But
The duality of man.
you just gotta keep in mind these are fucking 5e statistics, so you know.
Yeah.
These aren't perfect.
Mhm.
Which is why over a certain threshold it'll just be brought down by a little bit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's kind of like how the fuck.
Yeah.
And then because I can't be fucked, I'm just
Yeah.
taking the same time as some Yamagishi.
Mhm.
What about me?
Also,
I mean, I'm not.
Huh?
I figure that Yamagishi is just average, so we don't really need to calculate that.
Yeah, I
See,
guess
the issue
so.
is though, like average in a group of people who are above average
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
most part. That's the issue.
a lot of
Okay.
people in 1A have a lot of different like movement shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
except for like there's
Yeah.
Coda and
Numbers
them.
don't really
They're
matter,
average.
other than Nash's, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
So I got 18.288 meters a second. How many meters?
What do you
50 meters.
what?
50.
The fuck?
No.
That wasn't. That's not. You know
Uh,
what?
fuck it. I'm not doing that thing because it's not necessary. Is it?
It's in chat, darling. 16.4
Okay, I didn't know.
seconds.
Those were just numbers to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Also, Future, can you put on some background music,
next event.
please? Yeah, next event.
Oh, sorry, my apologies.
Anyways,
We'll do fight because do a little fight. Not too stressful, but not. Oh, by the way, one thing you all see, you see the redheaded girl as she like does like the 15 meter dash. She's all like, all right, come on out, Jimmy. I need your help today. And you see this creature just appear next to her, and she just rides it, and then they just run across.
what creature?
Oh.
Or did you put it in? Yep.
NPC introduction.
I am on
It's
streamer
an NPC
mode. I
introduction.
will repeat that 70 different times per game, apparently.
Let me
Here's
do
a-
this here.
Oh,
I'll do
I
this.
just realized I disable streamer mode the second it comes on. Anyways, yeah, it's there.
Let's go.
You see, and you see this giant creature as he just jumps on the back and then just runs.
She's hanging, bro.
G-Wagon.
But yeah.
Yeah, Ty needs to go talk to Agnola.
But yeah. That's the only one that really does something with the RPG, really, of the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
I can. Something Huckman really does too as well. You basically see, like, every, 40 feet, basically a piece of, a springboard made of light goes underneath it, and he springboards ahead, like, a little bit further, basically.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I think just did that. Do it, everybody else? Runs. They all just work run basically. They can't really do anything here. But yeah. But yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
it for the Yeah, that makes sense, you know.
Mm-hmm. BJ, why'd you stop talking? Are you reading what I put in chat, which doesn't matter?
Yeah, I was.
So, what's the next event?
On to the next event. Grip strength. Grip strength.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's not gonna
Yeah.
go well.
Yeah.
So, can we just skip group strength? Because I
You
think
can
we all just
roll
flunked the fuck
a-
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, well, hold on.
Yeah, I
Why?
feel like Rock wasn't as good at it, really.
It's
Just roll Rock because I know you have a good.
No, don't roll.
Yeah.
We shouldn't roll.
Yeah, there's no bother
I
roll.
know. I
Yamagishi,
just
Kai,
wanted
Nash do
to.
shit. I do bad for the class because my strength's actually not too bad. Korik kicks ass, but not too much. We should just skip over it because also it's just terrible to do maths for grip strength.
Yeah. Korok is the impressive one here. The rest of us are
Mhm.
not that impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, or not.
Mhm.
We can go to the standing long jump now.
Yeah. Time to cheat.
Oh, nice.
Alrighty. I was thinking
Same.
the same thing.
Don't come to me first. I need to do some maths.
I can go first.
Yeah,
I gotta,
Good.
unless you have an order.
Sorry, I'm just
I
looking
don't
up the
know.
long jump distance rules for 5e, so I can figure out what my base
Yeah,
one is,
go-
so I
you
can
go
figure
ahead.
out how many fields I need.
You go ahead. I will go next. I'll go now. Kai,
Okay,
what
yes,
did
you can
what
long
did
jump
do
your
for the long
strength
jump?
score.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's a strength score with 10. When you make a standing, it's half, so it's half my strength score.
Mhm.
Yeah. When Kai steps up, he's gonna like look at his own and just say, so I don't really know what quirk does, and I don't know what's gonna happen when I use it. I figured I should probably just mention that, and he will mention it to like the whole class, and but specifically Aizawa since he's the teacher.
Aizawa
I'm not
nods at
entirely sure if
you.
it'll be useful. Yeah, and I'm
Maybe
going
dangerous
to
happen. Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Kai nods, and yeah, I'll activate my quirk, and under stress, I activate cover.
Sure.
And that is
Come on.
18 and 5. Pretty low. But
Why was that
something
so
could be
fucking hard to get? That's about how long it is.
Oh, good. Thank you, Chip.
I was
That's
looking
actually
for that,
incredibly
and it was
helpful.
like, hey, here's like measurements on how wide it is to make it, and it's like, I don't give a shit. Sorry. There you go, 23 feet.
23. Okay.
Which means if you want to clear it without rolling, and you had a running jump, you would need a 23. Technically a bit more than that. In your score. Which means we are never gonna ever
I
get
will
that.
Yeah. I will choose the second one.
Akron,
Which
I believe that's the
unfortunately
math
does
for your
nothing
high
crazy.
jump. I
Yeah.
don't think that would make sense. Well, maybe it would. I don't know. Let me have a double click. Ah, fuck it. Doesn't matter. You do the math.
If
You
her
get
strength
it.
is 12 and 6 feet is her standing long jump.
Yeah, my standing long jump is, I believe, about 5 feet. Basically, is
Mhm.
nothing impressive in terms of everybody
It's
else.
half strength.
Yeah, half strength. 5 feet.
Yeah.
As I jump, and then he does have like the sigh, kind of like his shoulders slump when he activated his quirk,
I'm
and then he
looking
just
at
normal
the
jumps.
stuff for jump right now. I'm just questioning how your stats equals a 6 foot after halved.
Oh wait, no, mine is 4.5 when I jump after half, not 5.
So I have a strength score of 12.
Well, that would explain it.
Yeah, I don't know why that was so confusing.
Because it wasn't that earlier.
What?
I remember
Damn
you
it.
telling me your strength score earlier, and it wasn't fucking that.
doesn't.
Anywho. So yeah. Kai, you get 4.5. You haven't got Mikishi, you get that much.
Yeah. How far can I push, like, get an extra distance if I use my quirk to create a barrier to basically jump onto and just slide down?
Catapult yourself. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking.
What would you use to catapult yourself? Because I feel like this is not like a it's depending on how good you do it. So what skill or what thing would you use to try and make it better?
That's the path I basically jump onto it. You know, I jump onto it and I slide down a little. Basically, it's just me getting a few extra inches.
I don't
So,
know.
yeah,
I'd
you like-
argue you should just create a platform and then long jump off that one again for 12 feet.
Well,
You can only make one jump though.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
It's
When
I would have asked Aizawa,
Like-
if I can create a platform, can I climb onto it and jump from there?
Shit, where's it going?
Aizawa will look at you and just say, as long as you jump only once.
Alright. So technically, I can reach up and grab something 9.3 feet off the ground. Apparently, that doesn't sound right. I'm only 4 feet 11 inches.
it's your height. When you jump, it is your jump height plus
Yeah.
half your height. That's
Ah,
4. I jump.
yeah.
For long jump, it would probably just be your height from where
Yeah.
you normally are, because you're jumping half of it about.
4 feet. Yeah. So basically, it adds an additional 2 feet to that. If we just give me
Eight.
half my height.
So 8 feet. We got 8 feet. Right. 8 feet. Right. Gojo, what's your strength? Or is there anything else you're doing that can help you do better with this?
Is it a
It's more based on
long
your
jump or a
strength.
high jump we're doing?
It's more based on your strength. Of like, if you're doing a long jump, because this is basically a long jump.
Okay, is it a standing or are we running?
Standing.
Standing.
Standing. So I'll be able to do half of that.
Standing long jump.
Standing long jump, that would be. Just look at my strengths. I think I could do about 8 feet.
Eight feet? Alright then.
Yeah.
Nash. What you doing?
Okay, I throw up. I'll throw up my fields and then jump through it and clear the pit without having to roll.
Yeah, I figured you did.
I now have to make a con
listen, I
save.
figured you'd be pretty good, to be honest.
Slide
Make it
yourself
past
through a field.
And immediately eat shit on the way down.
I look pretty sick for a couple
Oh
of
god, oh.
for a little bit afterwards, but
Yeah.
Do you
I
want
catch my breath
Hasumi?
eventually.
Yeah. Do you want Hasumi to try and roll a medicine on you?
No, he saw what you did to the captain.
Fair.
That is completely fair.
Yeah. Hasumi runs up and you're like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It was like, I am still clearly not okay, but I am not letting you try to treat me.
Yeah.
Adam, what's
Hi.
the play here? What's the play?
Oh, I'm cheating. I'm just gonna clear the pit.
I'm
Oh, I know
cheating.
you
I
are.
just
I
can't
just
do
wanted
it.
you to say
That's a
it.
single use
Fair enough.
of
I don't even-
that,
even
so
gonna
I have
say it, I just wanted you to say it.
I have 7 more of frog jump.
Nice.
Bastard.
I did the math. You want to know how much of a multiplier it is from a normal frog?
Yeah, man.
10. I'm going with 5.
Oh,
How much?
fair enough.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, you fucking just soar.
Mhm.
Yo!
As we're gonna go on to the repeating side steps.
I have a question of how this works.
Yeah.
Is this based off amount of side steps or time you can continuously do this?
Amount, I believe. Amount within a
Mhm.
certain time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then my core can probably help me here. I just wasn't. I've never done this exercise, so I was not sure how it was calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, to be fair. Right.
I do love
Who
the
wants
3
to
stats for
start
the
off?
ball throw. It's just Bakugo 700, Midoriya 700, and then just infinity in the middle.
Yeah, I'll,
I'd
Yeah,
like
in-
to start off and see if
in-
giving myself a slanted slope to land on would be a bit easier to jump off of, you know?
Like how
Like-
Tracksters like their thing with how they go to run, but like on the
Mhm.
side.
Something like
Yeah.
That might not be a good idea,
might-
and your character would know this because that's very easy to sprain your ankle on.
True.
That's fair. Actually, no.
If it works, but if it
You
fails, you
are-
sprain your ankle, probably.
That ankle's
Yeah,
gonna.
which is what we're good for.
Yeah, but also, I know first aid with
This is true,
like
but if you sprain your
the
ankle,
bare minimum of materials.
Yeah, but the sprained
Yeah,
ankle's still a
like,
sprained
doesn't
ankle. You
fall.
can't fix that in like 5 minutes.
yeah, it's more like you put a cast on it, really. You're not like
Yeah.
fixing it. It's, you know.
We need
Yeah,
you
but
for
Usually
USJ.
he's
Don't
getting a
sprain your ankle
little
and have to get
desperate
healed.
At this point. Asumi is
Yeah.
getting a little desperate at this point. She's gonna try.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
Acrobatics?
You probably like great acrobatics. Yeah, I think acrobatics makes more sense.
Alright.
I'd
Acrobatics?
imagine amount
Yeah,
of
you get
steps
a
is just
little
what you
plus.
roll.
Oh, that's
You get
right. Do we
little
have hero points and prestige right now? I assume we
Yeah,
do.
you do.
We do.
Yeah.
I'd like to spend 2 prestige.
Okay.
Okay. So that is a plus. That's a 20. Dirty 20. If it's a plus 4 before the roll. Per prestige.
It is a +4. You get a +2 because of your, you know. If you were bad, you would have sprained your ankle, but you didn't. Congratulations.
Yep.
But yeah, you do good. Yeah, I mean, you see overall, you know, like when you do see everybody does see the small guy just fucking bouncing like a fucking pinball, basically. Like, god damn. Like,
Yeah.
That motherfucker is terrifying.
Just ruined this man's whole career, depending on how my
oh yeah, absolutely, you
my
about to
idea
ruin his
maths out.
fucking career.
The one thing he wants.
so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
And the one
because
thing
it's
he's
based
good
off
at-
number and not
Mhm.
time, I can just speed myself up a bunch and therefore
Yeah.
do so many in a short amount of time that the
Yeah.
others can't catch up.
It's
Oh
it's
yeah.
number within an amount of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You,
So it's
you're
like,
still gonna be nasty though.
wait, no,
Also,
so like do a fuck ton, catch my breath, do a fuck ton again.
yeah,
Alright.
because
Who
it's
wants to be
like
next for
it's
the,
like
side
this,
step?
where you've got to fuck. That was a terrible color choice. You got to go over the color in the one in the middle, and your feet have to touch each other side before you go again. Well, not actually touch because Mineta, but you know.
Right.
Yeah.
You
I-
gotta
I
at least-
Or
understand
me.
what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm like, there's a period where how Nash does this is like, there's like a period of he's a blur, stops, catches his breath, is a blur again.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'll
16 steps for me? I used 2.
Yeah, and he said it was
He
only
got
a
a-
+2
he
instead of a
got a-
+4. Actually, we should probably do it
no,
like
he
this.
got a +2
Oh.
from using the angles. His total is 22.
That makes
Yeah.
much more sense.
So
What I
can
was also
roll
going to
my
say is we should probably
acrobatics.
double whatever they are, so because that makes much more sense than 22
Then yeah.
within
Yeah,
like
that
a
makes
minute
I
or
can
two.
roll my- yeah, I can roll my
Really
acrobatics. I have no clue what the bonus I get for the speed thing is.
Yes.
The answer is yeah. Just don't not want to break your ankle because you put your foot wrong.
You're probably not going to beat Mineta,
Just
but you'll
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
get
no,
second.
Yeah, you'll absolutely get that.
You
second.
absolutely will get second.
It's almost
You'll
impossible to beat Mineta
succeed.
in this.
Oh, it's gonna, yeah. You absolutely, because you get like now like. Let me say this. You probably get like a +8 because of just how fucking fast you're going, basically.
makes sense.
Like the fucking speed you're going, like most people can't keep track of you. But Azawa can.
The only downside is you have to take a breath.
Yeah.
Okay, like that's the main thing. Like you have to like, okay, and then it went like just like full throttle. Basically, he didn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah.
If we're doing
Who's
actual
next?
statistics, by the way, with just the +8, that's what you'd get.
No, not next.
You say something, Cart?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said I'll
You
go.
wanna go next?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Whoa. Or whatever you're doing.
Would this be something we're having more or less traction here?
It'd be better to have more unless you have something to rebound off of,
Also have something to
Otherwise, you'll just-
rebound off of.
which you would need to create with your quirk
Yeah. Mhm.
within the time limit of the duration of the
Yeah,
test.
So it would take time to make something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, unless you can put bouncy balls at the places where you're going to be landing, it's more traction is better.
Yeah.
Oh. This would give any sort of traction. Correct.
What was that? You weren't talking loud enough.
I asked if an ability that would grant wall crawling would, or like any sort of like
I think
ball.
I would
it-
think if it allowed wall crawling in the same way Spider-Man does, 100%,
Okay.
or like a
then
gecko.
yeah, I can do. Yeah. Or bugs. Or a xenomorph.
Well, maybe not a
Yeah, I
xenomorph.
think it might
Xenomorphs
be.
are fucking weird. Those things have way too much shit going on. I have no idea how they wall crawl.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot. See?
Okay, then in that case I would have something for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like before she doesn't take off her shoes first. Fists it. Beast claws, and you just said, how would this affect me?
How would what affect you?
Use it
You haven't said what you're doing yet.
using an aspect that would grant me. Whoa, say, Andy. Stop. Using an aspect that grants a climbing speed for traction, trying to get extra traction.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think it'd work for you?
How would this?
I have my own thoughts.
My thought process is you get a bonus to the roll,
Okay.
but depending on the roll, it could also fuck you up a little bit. But not like fuck you up, but just like slow you down. So I would make the roll, and then I'll
Alright.
tell you what the bonus you get.
My idea was just every 5 feet of climb speed gives you a +1.
Mm.
That makes more sense. Not a great roll, but you get a +4 to this basically, just a flat +4, so it's a total of 12 for you. It's not that it doesn't help. It's just that sometimes, like when you're sidestepping, sometimes you get like stuck, and then you're like fuck, and then you have to like pull it out, and then you like go back, you know. So it's like it's helpful, but sometimes it gets in your way a little bit.
It's a little too much traction.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Andy, get off my notes. Come on.
Kai,
Alright,
Adam, who wants to go
yeah.
next?
I'll go.
can
I'm
go
just gonna
next if
roll.
you want.
I'm not. I don't have any bonuses to this.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Adam's roll because, you know, probably easier.
Can I roll athletics instead of acrobatics?
Then okay.
It's an extra +2, and I will take what I can get.
Mm.
Oh.
Remember, hero
Adam, can I-
points.
I'm not using a fucking hero point on this. I would like to live.
Adam, can you do me a
That's
favor, please?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you roll me a D100 and just highs a low, please?
Stop. Andy. Stop trying to eat.
1d100 lows, always. 30, motherfucker.
Hey, nice.
You don't do great. You do like eat it a little bit, like you know, you eat the concrete a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but you're fine.
We're in dirt, and I somehow ended up on the concrete.
You
Yeah.
just jump.
That-
Really overshot.
I accidentally
Really
used the frog
flashy.
ability, and I just fucking hop off to the side, straight into the concrete.
Frog Billy with
Oh,
one
like,
leg, it's just off balance.
Exactly.
Like, fuck.
Assuming does judge on whether or not she should catch you with her quirk, but then glances at the teacher and is like, probably not.
It also doesn't help that I'm just too fucking fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah, just
fucking
like-
bullet.
Yeah,
Well, I just... But yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
I'll roll my quirk, see if I get anything useful.
Only time will tell.
80 and 13.
something tells me the 13 might actually be more useful.
I'm kind of feeling that too, actually. If you went through one of his fields,
How
you would have
fast
just blood
can
on
we
the
get
ground.
someone from our class going?
Too fast.
Yes. Yes is the
Every
answer to your
field, I double
question.
your jump. I double your speed.
It's probably only
Okay,
45
well, I
feet
only
because, you know,
have-
one leg, but hey.
45 feet skimmed into concrete. I don't
Yeah.
like his leg. You just face grind, and then I imagine the scorpion pose from MTV as you just
Yeah.
fall back down.
Just blood on the concrete, and as I stand up, I just look perfectly fine again.
You just
Like, what the fuck was that? I think Sarah's tape to spin around a stationary point, would just make things worse for that particular person, because there is no hope of living.
Yeah.
it would just snap someone's whatever it's wrapped around.
Because, like, you can't combine Ida's base speed and Sarah's tape. Ida needs to at least reciprocate to be able to add to that.
Yeah.
It's more worth
I was
it for him to
thinking
just
of us in
run.
Centrifuge, just go around and around, 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 just hitting Nash's fields over and over and over again.
I'll go with the second one, PJ.
You go with the second
There's a
one?
combo move for you.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. You know who you're gonna put in it.
First one- Actually, I already said first. Second one. Yeah, second one.
You did this already. You can't go back on now.
Yeah.
Just a second. You can't go back now, really.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I agree.
Guy. I need you activated it, correct?
When I get in position, yeah.
What's the first thing you think of?
Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty. I'll
What can I
spend a prestige, do my acrobat. I'll take my chains and shirt off. And
you do that. Go ahead and roll.
yeah, acrobatics. 19, 23.
As you do good on the you know, the bouncing back and forth basically. You feel like you don't feel anything with your quirk like right now, like as you like try to use it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be like. No, bookie isn't the right word, but it just.
I ain't using it
doesn't
right.
really connect between you and the clerk a little bit.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, it'll wear off before I get to the next one anyway, so I'll have to wait till I roll it again.
Mhm.
But funny enough, let me get you to answer your question. As he's done with the side steps, he runs to get his grab his chain. He is bleeding as he wraps himself back up.
Oh.
Like from his stitches,
Okay.
he's bleeding, and he
Well, that can't be
wraps
good for you.
himself back up.
Just blood trailing down my face.
That can't be good as you're bleeding.
Yeah,
Like,
Sumi
that's
looks
fine.
at you
Not
two
how
and is like,
chains work.
"Come here, I'll give you
Ah, shit, it's in my eye.
first aid."
Nope, we're good. Ah, don't worry, my wounds are already closed. This is just old blood. It's just staying on there a little bit.
Kai will accept a bit of help. He's
Give me a
not
second.
against
I'm just
it.
gonna like, I'm just gonna like grab some of it and then
Since
just
you
rustle up
said
my
a
hair with
bit-
it so it sticks back better.
Yeah. Since you did a bit, I'm only doing half the die I could do.
Yeah, it was realistically almost nothing, so I
Okay, well.
appreciate it. The bleeding at least stops.
Yeah. Like, Sumi looks at your wounds and is like, I have no idea how to really treat the underlying cause. Let's just stop the bleeding.
Mm-hmm. And
I
you
appreciate
go on
it.
to the final event. The ball.
The ball's in your mouth.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this one.
Mm-hmm. Who wants to start us off with the ball throw?
Yamagishi, you wanna go? I'll go immediately after you. We're
Yeah,
both basically just
I'll
rolling
go.
with minimum bonuses, so.
You're
So-
both just going.
I am going to throw it from as high of a platform as I can manage, which I believe is like a 9-foot thing. And like, I'm using 3 no-lifts for this, because I'm going to throw the ball from there and try and shoot it with my no-lifts. And then quickly hop down from that the barrier, and basically just try to juggle it with my no-lifts as best I can.
Remember the maximum range for your knolls, because you cannot leave the circle.
Yeah. You have to stay within the circle, but any like quirks things you create theoretically can leave the
Theoretically,
circle.
we get a
So-
first-hand demonstration from Momo.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, so basically, exactly what I want. You know? Because I have a 60-foot range for my no-lifts. If I can get it that far. What do I roll, GM?
What skills do you think would be applicable for this? What do you think would make sense? I'm gonna say there's a lot in this campaign. I'm not gonna apologize for it, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna say a straight dexterity check to throw the ball at first, and then Ghosis. See how good
I
I
like this
do it.
if you that's what you think. Go ahead.
Yep. I'm going to burn 1 prestige for the dex check. That is a 12.
Good thing you did. This is
And-
12, okay.
Since I basically do use all 4 no-lifts in this, let's just roll this. Yeah.
Ugh. I think you
Fair
needed
enough.
to actually beat 10 because it's a.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not
The
stationary, so it'd
DC
actually be higher.
It's 10. It's 10 because you know it's. Yeah,
It's a big ball, it's a
Yeah,
baseball.
that's a normal DC in
Yeah.
5e. But
Yeah.
fair enough.
You unfortunately you try you throw it, but you don't throw it as far as you you will. It's like your math is a little bit off, and then it's like
Yeah.
oh fuck, and then so you try to
Yeah,
auto correct with Noah's.
Yeah, like- the first shot probably grazes the ball, and the other 3 miss as I'm jumping down and having
Yeah.
to aim them as I fall back into the onto ground level. So
Yeah.
how far do I go? About 9 feet tall, high.
Cool.
That's how high I can jump in 5e without run up.
Cool, which means you've got 9 extra feet
Yeah.
on top of whatever PG decides to give you.
It's not a lot, really.
Yeah, so 12 and a fail.
12, a miss. You still gotta like have the arcs. That's still like a 9. So like, God, I'm trying to think of like, cause it's like it's not it's not high really. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
PJ,
thinking,
do you
like,
want an easier way to do this?
Yes.
Just get them to make a roll before everything else for how long the ball goes. And then everything else just adds onto that.
Okay.
Or, better yet, just use the base range of a baseball. Because also long range, because you don't really need to care, which is 60 feet, about. I think that's the stats for a baseball. I remember looking
Yeah,
up
a
that.
lot
I'm
of
not sure.
range things are 30-60.
A baseball in 5e is, yep, 2060.
Oh,
That's
okay.
If you have something to hit it with, you
Makes
can
sense.
get it up
So-
to 80 through 20.
So,
So-
just with your height, that's 69 feet.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
You do good. You do okay. Okay.
Denki gives you a thumbs up for your score.
Absolutely, he does. So this is Minetta too, actually. Yeah, he looks.
I don't know the entity of sin that is Minetta, so I give him a shy thumbs up as well.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Adam,
too.
you said you wanted.
Summer
You said you
child.
wanted to go. Yeah, he's still a child. Adam, you said you wanted to go next.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll.
You're gonna be rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to add to this, and I'd like my
Yeah.
kneecaps to stay, so I'm not gonna jump. I'm good.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna boost myself slightly and then throw it.
Sorry, you saying that about
Yeah.
kneecaps reminds me of the only war campaign I've been in where our squad of not a penal legion, but we're all ex-hive gangers basically. We have a weird habit of rolling leg shots, so the joke is we're instinctively kneecapping people.
Pure instinct.
Nice. Let's see. The talent.
It's even worse. My character's a sniper he's been knee-shotting people from like 300 meters away.
No.
I could go for any other body part, but I went for the knee.
Anyhow, I'm not gonna throw this too much farther. It's either just 60 feet
but
or
not
63 if we also do the strength mod thing that I just said in chat.
We
I
can add
do
strength
like the
mod.
strength mod. I think it makes.
I'd say strength or
Yeah, well,
dexterity,
yeah.
but it's distance, not, you know.
Yeah. Which would mean
Accuracy.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
-1 for good boy over here.
Don't worry, I got a plan
Mhm.
to cheat this.
Mm-hmm.
Would you?
Oh, I know you did.
I could have cheated harder. It just feels wrong.
Well, why don't you do? Would you?
So, who's next?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll go.
Okay.
Roll for quirk.
Ah, fuck.
Pray.
All right. Good.
84 and 19.
Unfortunately, 84 requires a living target.
I'm sure quite a few of these probably do. I will
It's
more hesitantly than the other times take this shirt and chains off because I'm going to be using my dex to try and just basically do what Yamagishi did.
Man,
The good news is, the good news is there isn't really good news
Yeah.
for me and Yamagishi because
Oh,
Mineta,
no.
oh no, he's small. A baseball probably weighs about as much as his balls, and he can throw them
Oof,
probably
yeah.
about as far.
Yeah, and yeah, he can throw
Yeah.
those things fucking far.
I'm gonna be honest, Kai.
Not to
I
mention, he
really
could
can't-
probably make a trampoline underneath him and bounce higher and higher and higher, and
Yeah.
then just toss it from the apex of that.
But he probably won't do that for the same reason I didn't. Kneecaps are gonna break so fucking easy.
Yeah.
You don't have a landing.
Also,
Fuck that
you
up
need
once.
I
also
will
for
say.
proper throwing form, you do need something solid.
Yeah. Also, what would Aizawa's reaction be if he notices, well, when he notices my Nolus just slowly creeping towards anyone who's jumping, gaining height? Just, like, it's obvious that she's getting ready to intervene and, like, make a nice slope for them.
I'd imagine nothing.
He's,
Yeah.
yeah, he's not really saying
If it
anything. It's
doesn't
more
do
just an
something, it's not-
observation of just like, yeah, like because he doesn't see you like, oh, I'm trying to help them. It's more like I want to, make sure they're okay. So he doesn't really say anything really.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
more he sees
like,
it,
it's
he
not
observes
going
it,
to help
and
the-
doesn't think about it.
Yeah, it's not gonna help the ball go further if their kneecaps
Yeah.
don't break.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not a big deal. There you go.
He
Okay.
probably just glances towards me and that's it.
I'll go with the second one.
Mhm.
First one doesn't seem like
Okay.
a hope. I already know what that does.
It's called
Oh.
bubbles.
I ain't saying. He said.
I actually didn't know it was bubbles. I was just fucking guessing because you've said it so many times, darling. Fuck.
Ha!
Nah,
Ain't you, darling?
It's the last
Yeah.
part that I said that for, obviously. It's not on purpose, I swear.
mhm.
It's the southern accent. It keeps getting to me. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay, well,
You activate the book.
yep.
I have to
And,
ask you a question, Kai.
I love that. Yeah, what's up?
Are you bleeding?
Probably still has a little bit.
Not bleeding because of first aid, but blood on you.
Yeah, there's blood on me. The bleeding has stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Might start up again here in a second.
Okay.
But, yeah, dexterity. I'm gonna try my best to, realistically just kind of do what Yamagishi did. Without the doses, because I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
14. And then I'm -1 because my strength mod is a -1.
Kai, I have to ask you a question. One more question.
Mhm.
Is there any blood on your hand?
There.
Probably wouldn't be. I'm sorry for cutting
No,
in again,
because
but
it
like,
was-
you're
no,
taking
no,
too
you're
long
good.
to think.
No, you're good.
It would.
No, you're good.
What would have been bleeding was more my legs. After I throw the ball, then there is blood on my hand because some of the stitching near my hands and like arm kind of ripped a bit as I take. Yeah, that's not bad.
You throw the ball, the feet as you do. Nothing else happens.
Alrighty.
Oh boy, is Kai going to end up worse low on the totem pole than Midoriya?
I doubt it.
No, Kai's like done like.
Midoriya technically didn't do the
Midoriya
worst
is-
in class. Mineta did. It's just he had a Aizawa wanted to teach Midoriya something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lesson.
Yeah.
And none of you have really shown like any signs of like, hey, I'm going to break my fucking arm. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If anything, Asumi has shown that she's like being pretty non-risk taking, aside from that sidestep business.
Yeah.
It's a total of 73. If it's
Yep.
the basic 60 football.
But yeah, you do so. As Cork, you have not.
Aye.
You have not done it yet.
I have not done it yet. Yes.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? What are you thinking? What you doing?
It's just how far we can throw the ball. Yes.
Yes, you're in a little circle, and it's just you cannot leave the circle, but it's how far you can throw the ball.
Yeah, it's like a 5-foot circle or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm most likely just gonna try to rage and then use athletics to just chuck that ball as far as possible.
All right.
So,
Instead of nope,
strength?
he's already rolled. Never mind.
You rolled already. Okay. 16.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, instead of using athletics, which changes the entire way that it's calculated, instead add +5 because the advantage adds +5 about, it's approximate. And then the 1d4 from rage.
Yeah. Oh well.
But
Here you roll too late, unfortunately. But yeah. What's your strength mod?
3.
Oh.
Oh.
3.
What did I just click? Oh.
It's probably like 6. What were like? It's like 60 is the longest range, like 63. Oh no, but actually, no, plus that 16. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, dumb brain.
79, if we were just adding
okay.
everything together.
Yeah, 79. You get.
we shouldn't be adding everything together like... Oh. Continue.
Hold on. Yeah. Sorry if I'm doing this wrong. Nash.
Okay, well, to start off, I'm going to spend 2 prestige and roll Arcana to mathematically get the best angle.
Alright.
Plus 8 to this. So that's a 20. We've got a good angle.
You get a
I now
good
proceed
angle,
to-
yeah.
I now proceed to throw all 9 of my fields up.
Oh god!
No, I would
Oh, no.
not the no wait, I got my order wrong. First, I take off the jacket, shirt, outer shirt thing, and make a makeshift sling
Yeah.
to put the baseball thing in. Then I throw all 9 of my fields up and fire at the angle I figured out.
Yeah, I
With,
lean over to Kai and go, what is he doing?
Kai covers his ears and just kind of directs you to do the same.
Seeing
So,
that, Asumi
Uh-oh.
throws up a barrier in front of us and covers her ears.
And there's me getting closer.
because I've got the
What's that in the air?
Inching
What-
closer. Like,
What's that in the air?
Mm-hmm.
There.
and because I've got the time,
Not even
I
that
get
hot.
advantage because of that.
Just looking at the mirages in the air. The fuck? What the
I'm just
fuck is
saying,
that?
Concuss.
I'm just looking to see if anything else I have. I mean, the sharpshooter adds extra damage. I'm not sure if that would translate to extra distance or not.
I'd say possibly yes in this case because
Rage-
that's just extra force.
Rage would've, so yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, absolutely.
sharpshooter.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a disgusting throw.
Oh, absolutely it is.
So my,
That
So
thing's
my
going
path
to
of this, but-
space.
because it's only technically an attack, I'll spend another 2 prestige just to offset that and get a +3. I want to
Mhm.
show off.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah, we can tell, buddy. Don't even worry about it. This is what you were. This is technically what you were built for.
How about that?
Oh,
Not the greatest roll.
This is
As long as it's not below a
That's-
certain minimum, it's...
It's only a 22 through all 9 fields.
Mhm.
you
Oh,
avoided
actually,
a
I
nat
forgot to
one.
include my field accuracy bonus, so it's actually better.
Accuracy doesn't
It's,
matter as long as it isn't below such a point where it just goes entirely off the mark.
Yeah,
Yep,
as long as it
so,
doesn't go like left.
You want to get
and
within a
full
certain
nine.
cone, otherwise it's just too like off to the center.
yeah, so 9 fields, sharpshooters plus 10, and I have my Arcana angle of a dirty 20.
Kill somebody. We're gonna have 30-20, yeah.
And
You,
a
like-
shield, a sling's base long range is 120 feet.
Yeah. It goes fucking far. Like
I don't have the think fast chuckle
not
nuts on
even-
here. Oh, I have this.
I forgot you had that. That goes on for longer.
Fun fact, I
than
took my
remember.
headset off after I played that.
I thought you did. I could
Yeah,
have sworn I
yeah.
heard the recipe.
I don't have the flashbacks, that's the closest thing I have to what the
yeah.
fuck it sounds like is you just fire your thing off.
Yep. Yeah. Nash has a high enough passive perception, he would say this. He would ask Momo to give Jiro ear headphones.
But you don't know what her quirk is!
Why would you?
Passive perception and Bakugo already blew up.
You're correct,
Yeah,
actually.
that's
I can't fight that. I can't fight that.
It's like, you know what? Fair enough.
Fair
You
enough.
do got a 17.
This is cute. Momo does like make it.
Possibly a bit
That's true,
confused.
Nash, do me a favor.
Eh.
Roll me persuasion, please. This is something else. Don't worry about that.
Okay. 16.
Thank you for looking out for her. And then she just makes it and gives it to her. Here you go. Just depending
And,
on how
yeah, then I
stick it
break
really.
the sound barrier.
Yes.
Then you fucking break the sound barrier. Like, there's a moment of like people who are in like in the fucking hall like doing like the what they're supposed to be doing, and then they just hear this, and the mirror just stops for a minute.
Is your
like,
gunshot outside? And it's like, what the fuck?
Right.
What the fuck? Like, we're in fucking Japan, like.
Like, it's like 5 minutes earlier they heard an explosion, then they heard the fucking, like, another explosion, and then finally they heard this. Like, what the fuck is
I
happening
Yeah,
out there?
Yeah, it's like,
Knight
what the
checks
fuck?
his handguns to make sure they hadn't gone off.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
No.
Did I... Was there an AD? Wait, no,
I
everything's
know that it's not his guns because it's all like I don't have them loaded while I'm near the children.
Good point.
That makes sense.
Like
Good
you know,
super snipe.
like trigger safety people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Like-
But
Yeah. But yeah, you fucking break the sound barrier. Like he just gives you a crisp thumbs up, and like he's covering one of his ears. Should cover both of them.
Covering your ears? Ha! I'm on the ground.
That's for cowards. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like,
I just realized, while everyone would probably be covered in a fine layer of dust from the shockwave, anyone standing behind the barrier would be clean.
Yeah.
guy's just sitting there holding. He was in the fucking entrance exams. He knows how loud you can get. He's never seen you put 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
the
would have been
moment
you would have been
saw
far
nine,
enough
you're
away
like,
from him when he
"Oh,
did zero
shit."
pointer. You wouldn't
Yeah.
have seen that.
Yeah, that's why he just covered his ears. He's like, no.
Yeah, didn't take the chance.
I'm good though. I can get up. I'm fine. I got one more heal in me. My ears, blood fucking streaming down them. Just,
Yeah,
First
that
concussed,
was-
then
yeah.
deafened.
I'm
Yeah.
good. Thumbs up.
I-
I'm good.
I'm going to roll a minimum first aid just as a generic how much first aid I can get through till Aizawa has us carry on.
Just gauze wraps your ears.
6,
Yeah.
you know. So,
Yeah.
6 people.
Helpful.
decent, yeah. 6 people get
It's helpful.
their ears.
It's in front row.
well,
Mm-hmm.
and that's pretty much it for things.
Yeah.
Nash is actually good at. Had to go through all my characters.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
But yeah. But,
Dude, if you got hit with that,
you
you'd
know?
probably just fucking explode.
oh yeah, you missed. You fucking missed.
It would only be 10d4 plus 16 plus 2d6.
That's
Most
still a
people would
lot,
be missed.
bud.
More people would be missed.
Yes.
If you don't die from that, you got a bitch of like a welt wherever you got hit.
Uh-huh.
No, there's a hole.
Just a Looney
There's
Tunes.
a-
No,
there's
just
like
a
a-
Looney Tunes bump.
Yeah, just the
It's
Looney
just like a
Tunes
fucking,
exaggerated
like-
bump.
You know. But yeah,
You would also
As-
just think God just smited you.
be
Just-
possible. Like what the fuck? I didn't even see the lightning. But yeah. As that will be the end of the quick apprehension. Test.
Wasn't there an endurance one?
There are
It's-
3 more
doesn't
tests that
matter.
we're not going to go over because they don't really matter.
Fair enough.
We've already been here too long.
Yeah.
This show.
Oh,
We have been.
I've been checking out this entire time because it's like, oh hey, stats.
that,
Yeah,
that's
no, I
fair.
get you. But yeah, as Midori is the one on the bottom.
Yep.
You know, as System Cannon.
I think Nash
then-
roughly total ended up around like 3rd.
You're pretty high because you did
Yeah.
good overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm probably in the
It's a good
lower.
The
bottom.
last 3 that we didn't go over definitely didn't help your stats because it's fucking
yeah, no.
where are they?
No.
It's distance
No,
run,
no.
seated toe touch. Actually, seated toe touch and sit ups though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sit-ups, the distance run, and the grip strength all killed his score.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Seated toe touch though, you can probably do that pretty easily. You got high dex. You can, you're
And
limber.
Plus 8 acrobatics.
You're limber.
Yeah.
As all basically just says, I was lying the entire time. You're not going to be expelled.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
says,
Hasumi basically collapses.
and he just
It's
claps
like,
his hands and just says,
What?
"Class is dismissed for today," and he just walks away.
Nash gives Hasumi a there pat on her shoulder.
you have to like sit down basically to reach her shoulders because she is on the ground.
Mm,
All right. Well, that went well.
Yuku looks at you and says, "Yes, look good."
Good job, everyone.
Well,
Hasumi is still KO'd.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is
Everybody
Sunday.
just kind of breathes a sigh of relief because nobody got expelled.
Yeah.
yeah.
My no lifts began to push me back onto my feet. As Hasumi's still in a dazed trance.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'd love to talk to all y'all more, but I gotta go do something. Sorry. See y'all later. Talk tomorrow during actual class hours,
Alright.
as I'm gonna head off.
Yeah.
You head off.
Last to arrive, almost. Actually, yeah, last to arrive, first to leave.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
doesn't
Shikadu,
like
fair enough.
school. Yeah.
You can see it that way.
Hasumi just mutters, I'm going to check out the library. As she just wanders over that direction. Not changing out of her gym clothes, by the way.
Kai will
Yeah.
bow to you, Yamagishi, and just thank you for, and he'll tap like his leg where you bandaged as he'll go get changed into his normal clothes.
Yeah, of course. Just do know that isn't a permanent fit. You should see the
Alright.
nurses and or doctors about that.
I know, it's not the first time.
Yeah. If I ever give you medical treatment, always know it's designed to last a couple hours till you can see an actual professional. I am
Kai just
not
kinda,
a professional.
Kai's gonna
I'm
hold
just a
his hand up.
hobbyist.
It's alright. The bleeding stops after a while.
Calling yourself a
As
hobbyist in
with
reference to
most
medicine is
bleeding.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it is.
my hobby is just poisoning people. Okay, it's nothing big.
My hobby is just poison, you know.
No big deal. Don't fucking worry about it.
But yeah, don't worry. So long as I wear the chains, I won't bleed.
This math ain't mathin'.
Quick support item, I presume.
Uh, something like that.
No, I need to explain. Sorry, I was pushy.
Prescribed, and he just kind of walks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sumi just stands up and
Ye-
You get the two-fingered salute from the back as he walks away.
yeah.
Mhm.
Sumi slinks off to the library to check on the medical books it has in there.
Yeah.
Probably not a lot of them.
Simono's
Yeah.
probably
Wait,
gonna get.
no.
Huh?
Okay, medicine.
What happened?
You continue whatever you were saying, Karak.
I was gonna say Kimono was going to get changed and also go to the library.
Mhm. You guys, you do head over to our library. You know. Nash, are you doing anything in particular, or are you kind of just like, what are you doing?
He's probably, you know what? He's gonna go and train more on his quirk thing, but he's gonna
Mhm.
do it in a fun way.
Bowling.
He's going, yeah, he's he's going to go to like find like a UA, go to the UA gym, find like a batting cage sort of thing,
Mhm.
and try to hit the. Basically, he's trying to have fun with his training. He's got a baseball bat, like one of the baseball launcher things, and he's trying to
Mhm.
just hit the ball and then speed it up as he's hitting it, so it's a reaction.
Mhm. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
You can roll for that. You know.
Yes. I'm going to try to argue making that hmm, perception because it's all timing.
Yeah, what you think? Yeah, you're good. You make it. You're good.
Okay, so let's see, 12. Yep.
Mhm. But you do that. It's really nice that they have a batting cage here. You just found kind of, like, oh,
Hmm.
they have like 20 basically, like in a row.
This is how most
But
UA students train the tough feats. They just sit there and get hit by batting cage fire.
It's
like
how
all the
Kyoshima initially trains his hardening.
yeah. But they just the friend just threw the ball at him. They didn't have a fucking the thing like just throw stuff at me.
Yeah, throw stuff at
Oh
me,
my!
hit me!
Hit me!
That is
Hit
a
me!
combined training we'll have to do at some point where Kirishima chucks the baseball at him and he just speeds it up to slam into Kirishima.
Yeah, fair.
Oh my
You
god,
just
twice impact plus your acceleration fields.
Twin impact. But
mm-hmm.
yeah, that would be fucking terrifying.
Uh,
You doing anything in particular, or are you just heading back to your abode? Abode?
Um, he'll go to a different library and get a book. You know what kind of genre, and then he just yeah, he just goes back to his apartment.
Mm-hmm. As I think this is probably where we're gonna stop for today.
Yeah,
Makes
it's
sense.
like
Okay.
10-1 where I am.
Sounds good.
So, sounds like a good time. Before we all X off though, an important question to probably ask, because of how hero costumes work for like gear and stuff. Do we get extra gear, or is it just basically the same stuff we had for entrance exams?
No, you get extra gear.
You can get
Request
I
what you
figured,
want,
but I
and they'll
wanted
have
to
it
ask.
done because you requested it once you were accepted.
yes.
Yep.
Makes
just re-
sense. I just wanted to ask to make sure. I'll send you a
Mhm.
list
Yeah.
of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You send me the list of stuff, and then yeah, more than likely if as long as it's nothing like too fucking crazy, they can do it.
Yes.
Yeah, like the craziest thing on my costume would be my Scarlet Nexus like mask.
Yeah. Do
Mhm.
keep in mind for the amount of shit
And
you can
even that's
have,
on, like,
limit it to about how much you could, I don't know, carry in terms of magic slots
Yep.
Yeah.
in Pathfinder.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
That's the
Pathfinder
difference.
ruling is much better.
Yeah.
It's basically just every
Yeah,
slot for
nothing I'm
whatever.
asking for is too
Yeah.
crazy at the moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Later
they're,
on, probably good.
Alright,
But
I'm
yeah,
ending
yeah.
the recording in 3, 2, 1.